Hello? Am I coming through? Let's see. Am I coming through? Hello? Hello, hello. Yes, okay, good. Let's see here. Am I working? Everything's working? I think everything's working. Let's see, can you hear the... Oh gosh, let's see. Let me open my audio. There we go. I think you can hear the onsen in the background, right? Yes, welcome in. Philo Pup can cook. You can cook? What do you cook? I'm trying out a new camera mode. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome into my Zatsu stream. I hope you are ready for some relaxing soaking in the onsen with me. I'm not coming through at all. Okay, shut up. New hair fluff. It's not new that I know of. It's not new. Just a little blurry. I'm Vinaday and welcome in. Hello. Yes, you can hear the me soaking in the onsen and yapping. Yeah, we're gonna do some onsen soaking and some yapping. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a different camera thing. I don't know if you guys can tell. It follows me now. That's kind of cool. Oh no, my YouTube already did the thingy. What's wrong with you? How you do that? I learned some stuff recently. The ducks are cute. They like my headband. You like my headband? Thank you. Oh. My YouTube chat display is already broken. Already, it's so early. So early. There we go. We're back. We're back. Don't worry. Yeah, what's wrong with you, YouTube? Yeah, silly platform. Doesn't understand. Hello, welcome in, Sparky. Is that technically a pools, hot tubs, and beaches streams? I mean, episode? I don't know. Technically, it's in VRchat, so I think we should be fine. Those are some good ducks, yeah. They're pretty cute, right? They're pretty cute, right? How has your week been? How's your week been? Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, everyone. How are we doing? The camera following you is much smoother. It's nice, right? I think it's kind of cute. I do move around a lot, so if it starts to get overwhelming, you guys should let me know. But today we're going to be just yapping, so I'll be moving a little bit less than I would if I was, I don't know, giving you guys a tour or something. You look cute as always. Oh, you. Oh, you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But one of those ducks is a VTuber? I'm a VTuber. What do you mean? What do you mean? Snowy? It's snowy where you live. I heard that the south of the US is getting like hit real hard with snow. You live down there? Do you live down there? Oh, the camera doesn't bug out? It should be okay. It's part of VRchat's internal camera functioning, so it should be fine. I hope. I don't know, I've never used it before, so hopefully it works fine. Yeah. YouTube do YouTube things, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the water sounds, can you hear them in the background okay? Or are they too loud? Not loud enough? Too loud, not loud enough? What are we thinking? Okay. I have really exciting news. I just remembered. Wait, I have really exciting news. Okay. So, wait, how do I start this? Okay, I have really exciting news. Okay. I'm calm. Okay, my really exciting news is that you guys may or may not know, but I've been preparing for a re-debut with a professional model that was made by a professional artist and not just me. I've always made my own models. Or used like pre-made assets, like when I was using some OGs might remember when I used a model that was literally just a cat. It's just a literal white cat, you know. Yeah. Almighty Dragon, have a good rest of your day. But you guys may know that I commissioned a real professional artist. Yes. I commissioned a real professional artist. There was a fundraising event over the last summer. And I reached out to Shokun. And you guys may know Shokun as the artist who made a few rather amazing, cute VTubers like NyantaClips, and she did the design reference for Saba's new model. And she also did the art for like I think she did Miniko Mew. So I have commissioned Shokun, and the model was just finished last night. So she will be cutting it and getting it ready for rigging, and then I will be rigging it and debut it very soon. I'm very excited. It turned out so cute. I'll be posting a sneak peek of the model on February 1st. For those of you who might be confused about all of the who is ShiroNekoNya questions that you're seeing on Twitter, Twitter and YouTube, it's all leading up to the eventual model reveal. So yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the sample review? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. So she gave me, some peaks of the model as it is right now. She's cutting it up, and then I'll be rigging it soon. Very excited. I'm 1 million out of 10 excited. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. I made just a whole bunch of new emotes with the new model design. I'm making new Twitch panels with the model design now. There are new backgrounds. There's gonna be new banners. There's an official logo now. I'm very professional VTuber. Very professional VTuber now. Upcoming, and then there's also gonna be like new overlays, all of the stuff. Basically, entirely new assets. Let's see. Oh, new 3D model will also be debuted. Don't worry, I won't be losing my iconic adorableness. But I did put in some work to make sure that the new 3D model is in tip-top shape. Lots of cute new additions to my design. Yep. Do you have an estimated date for debut? No, I don't have an estimated date for debut. It takes me about... Let's see, it takes me about 80 hours to rig. 60 to 80 for a full model. So, let's see, if I get the model in the next week or so, it'll be at least 2 to 3 weeks to rig. I also have a music video, professionally edited music video that needs to be finished. Although also there's a lot in progress right now. So I still need to get the music video completed for the cover song. This will go on the cover channel. I'll probably do debut, then right into cover channel. And then I'm also waiting on a what is it called? A reference sheet. A reference sheet by wait, I will I'll grab her name. On. Let me tell you, so that I don't mess it up. Let's see. Reference sheet by Lisa, who did the reference sheet for... She did the reference sheet. If you care to look it up, she did a reference sheet for... Let's see. Smoke Alien Girl, who is also by Shiro. Oh, I don't remember her name though. She's like a little alien with on her t-shirt, it's black and it says Hello World. I don't remember her name though. Shoot. I do know the girl probably. She's also by Shokun, the art. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I have a couple things still in the works, so I can't give you exact dates, because yeah, it'll take me 60 to 80 hours to rig the model. But yeah. Any ideas on your debut plan? Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. So I have some slides, because I never did an official debut. Like I just did a, hi, I'm Shiro, I'm gonna stream now. Kind of stream, my very first stream on Twitch. And so this will be like a very more professional debut. So we'll do like slides, maybe some karaoke. My sides have like the genres of games that I play, because I never did that, and like my favorite anime and some stuff like that. And then we'll do karaoke maybe right into the cover song, and then the next day I'll debut 3D model. So we'll have kind of a two-part debut. It's like the live 2D, and then it'll be the 3D update. Yeah, that's the plan. So it would be really cool if I could really bust it out by Valentine's Day, because wouldn't that be really cute? I would really like to do that, but that's a pretty... I have to wait on the art and the MV for the music video, so that would be a pretty tight crunch, I think, for that. Plus, I need to then make all my Twitch panels. I only need to make 4. I have 1 done. It took me about 2 days to make the Twitch panel, but I think it'll take me less time now. Maybe 1 day, so I need at least 4 days for Twitch panel and at least 80 hours for initial model rig. So, I don't know, that would be a little bit of a crunch, but it's not impossible. We'll see. We'll see. Welcome in, Eric. How are you? As long as it's you, it'll be the cutest. Thank you. Thank you. You're a very talented and beautiful young woman. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys like the new look. I think it's really, really cute. I think it's really cute. I will also be doing a very small rebrand on my name. We'll add some capital letters in there. You may have noticed I'm retconning my name to have capital letters in it, so I'm gonna do that, yeah. Dot, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You rig yourself? Yeah, I rig myself, yeah. I love rigging, actually. If I could do it, if I ever end up having time, like, this last, like, year or so has been really busy, because I've been preparing for this debut. And I've also been, like, for a long time, like a full year, I was doing daily shorts content and editing it all myself. Now I have an editor who is helping out. Shout out Nyanta when you see this Vaughn. He's been really so helpful, because now I have time to do my debut stuff. But, yeah. Now that I have time, it would be so cool. I'd really love so much to be able to rig for other people. Actually, like... I keep offering, but nobody, none of my friends, a lot of the people that I know, like, they either also rig themselves or, like, they are VR chatters, so they don't have a live 2D model but needs rigging. But I would so very much love to rig for other people because I love it so much. It's like my favorite part of VTubing. I think it was the most fun thing to learn, and I'm not a very good artist, I'd say. I'm very medium, so which is why I'm very excited to have like professional art for my live 2D. But I think I am a pretty good rigger, so yeah. Yeah, gonna love it. I'm so excited. Valentine's Day is kind of close. It's really close, I know. I don't know, I won't make a promise on that, but I will say that like a lot of my requests for like art and stuff have had a soft deadline of Valentine's Day. So maybe I wouldn't put on Valentine's Day, but maybe heading into March. Let's see, is there anything cute in March? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I usually do Meowarch. That's what I usually do. So maybe it would be a good like start up to Meowarch. But I hate to wait. Like if I set a release, like, of course I want to set like a solid debut date and stuff. But what if I get done with everything around like February, the middle of February, and then I have to wait 2 weeks to debut all of the stuff I've been waiting for so long? I don't want to. I don't want to wait. But I'll be very good. I'll be very good. I will wait. I will practice serenity, and maybe that will give me extra time to like review everything, make sure everything's ready. Cause like on debut day, I have to, you know, release all of the emotes. I have to have everything like ready all at once. So yeah. Meowarch is coming back. Yeah, that's right. Yearly event, baby. Yearly event, baby. Now I don't know if we'll always do cat games in March. I think this time we'll do ocean games. Maybe we'll pick a theme. Every March we do all March, just games from one theme. That's my plan. Welcome in, Lorna. Hi, nice avatar. It's cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, but I don't wanna wait. So we'll see. Yeah. Do it at Easter, let the new model hatch out of an egg. Cats don't hatch out of eggs, I think. I came from a test tube, okay? Yeah, so I'm very excited. There's a lot to be there. I'm waiting. There's so much. There's so much. I am so excited. I have so many things to look forward to. Wow. I'm very, 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 very excited. Is it custom avatar, like my 3D or my live 2D? The live 2D is custom? Or do you mean the one I'm wearing? Or the redebut one? This avatar I customized myself, but it's based on the chiffon model. You might be able to notice. Yeah. We still do the Doom streams? During Meowrich? I'm not sure. If I do Meowrich, it'll be 31 days of pre-planned streams. Last Meowrich, I planned out all, or not 31 days, but like every stream day that I do gaming streams, it was cats. Oh, and then the VR streams were cat-themed VR streams. So I think I would probably we'd put Doom and GTA on hold during Meowrich and then come back to it in April. I just had to remember what's after March. Yeah, this one? Yeah, it's customized. My VR avatars are customized by me. But my base outfit was designed by Willie, who is like a VRchat, cause he's like a kit basher. Here, I found his model on a like free world, like a free VR model world before these ones got like copyrighted, and so I bought it myself, and he provided the base outfit design, which I can show you if you would like to see. This is the base dress design. Yeah. But I went ahead and customized them myself from there, and the rest is history. Hey catwife, welcome in Red Hair. Hello Sub-Zero. Hello. 6-7. Oh man. The 6-7 hate is so real. I don't really get it. Why people hate it so much. I don't think it's that bad. It's like people laughing at other funny number. I don't know. It just was a viral meme. Yeah. Good luck with it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited. We'll see. Let's see. What do we got? It's so hard to contain myself because I really want to show it off like right now. Like, oh, the temptation. Well, actually, the temptation to show off the new 3D model is being curbed because I put it on this morning right before stream to like look at it in VR, and then I was like, uh-oh. I don't know if you've ever seen this in a VR like model, but if you don't like connect the bones of the like avatar to the bones of if you don't set up the outfit correctly, basically the outfit just like floats over here while you walk around. And I set up everything correctly except for my underwear. So I'm just sitting here in my normal outfit, but my underwear are like floating over here. Incredible. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles? Wait, what? Oh, wait! No, I get it. 10 tickles. I was like, what? Why not 8? Because there are 8 octopus arms. Thanks for following, Azaras. You were saying something about your sister's height? 6'7"? What? They banned 6'7"? That's crazy. I don't think it's that big of a deal, personally. Alright, let's sit down into the water. Perfect. Ah, so relaxing. So relaxing. Hello. You look cute in the kimono? Thank you. I really like my kimono. Yeah, one things I still need to get done is, which I'll probably do after debut. My base VR model comes with my main outfit, the towel, because I think it's so cute, and then a bathing suit, but it doesn't have anything else. To keep like the model size like reasonable. So I will be after my 3D showcase of the new model, I will probably do the rest of my outfits, but like not at the same time, because I don't think I have quite enough time in between like then and now. Yeah. Give me your cheese. I don't have many cheese. I have ducks though, if you would like one. If you would like a duck, I can provide for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I have heard that it's been snowy and stuff, so you guys have... Obviously, I have a lot to look forward to. I have a lot to look forward to. A lot of exciting things happening for me. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm just so happy also. I can't wait to show you because it looks so cute. It's all I can think about. It's all I can think about. Sometimes when I'm at work and my little cat office job typing, I'll take my phone and I'll like open up Show's message. I'll open up Show's message with the picture of my model on it, and I'll just like set it next to me. And I'll like look at it while I'm typing in my Excels. Be like, oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. You got traumatized by a duck 4 years ago and you were what? 4 years? 4 years or like 4 years ago? You're a baby. Holy shoot. Oh my gosh. Also, I know I'm just so excited. So I'm like looking at it like, oh, I'm just so much. So excited. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I also need to make sure that I have all the, I also need to make sure I have all the karaoke songs picked. I have some new ones I'm learning, but I'm not sure I'm ready. So I'll need to practice them over the next few weeks. Yeah. I'm so excited for you. You deserve the world and more. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited, yeah. Oh yeah, and then I'm also getting like, the model ported to Arudo so that I can utilize my 3D model while I am in other games more easily. I'm not sure. I might put a pause on that. I was planning on it, but I might put a pause on that because now that I do have a really nice 2D model, I may want to try and use that as much as I can at first and get used to it. I'll think about that. Traumatized 4 years. Oh, I see. I see. How did a duck traumatize you? Ducks can be kind of mean, though. I used to have ducks when I was little. My family raised ducks. My family raised a couple of different types of ducks, actually. We raised runner ducks, but we also raised, like, regular, like, the kind of, like, white ones that you'd usually see. Runner ducks are really cute. I like the way they're shaped. They're really tall. They're really tall. And, the other ones are, like, the kind that you'd see that are, like, more like squat. They're, like, chubby, right? Runner ducks are really tall and skinny. And they make different noises. Rubber ducks? Runner ducks, like running. Like running. Like running. Runner ducks. Yeah, runner ducks are really cute. But the other ducks can be a little bit mean. They'll like chase you and try to bite you. Roosters can be mean too. Okay, so when I was like little, something I was talking about on the member stream is I've lived in like a lot of different places, and I realized I've never really talked about this much. Like I feel like maybe I have mentioned that like my family moved around a lot, probably because we were trying to escape the facility. But I lived in a lot of different places. My family, we always raised a lot of different animals, so yeah. Ducks can be aggressive, yeah. Chickens, roosters can be really aggressive. We had this one type of chicken for a while. I don't know how to explain it, but they were like really big. They were huge. They were like, let's see. They came up to like almost my waist, I think. They're like 2 feet tall. I feel like they're half a Shiro. Roughly, a little less than half a Shiro. Yeah. But like, they're really tall, big chickens, and apparently, I don't know what you even use these chickens for. Like, do you eat them? Do you use them as guard birds? They were basically, I swear, you could use them as a guard animal. Like, definitely. But one time we had these chickens. We had all of these really big ones. And one of them was a rooster, and he attacked my little sister when she was a toddler. which was really scary because they can do some damage, especially if they like hit your eyes or something. So we had chicken for dinner that night. I met a really nice duck and I never had a bad experience with it. Yeah, we had a mallard who would chase me around and try to bite me. But ducks can't really hurt you because their bills are not sharp. Like their teeth aren't, at least they never hurt me. So he would like nibble and try to bite your like calves and your shins, but he couldn't really do much, so. She was 7, she trains the ducks to chase corn. She tapes a piece of corn to her shirt. That's diabolical. She's kind of smart. Getting geese to all the aggression from Canada, oh really? That makes sense. Geese can be pretty aggressive too, right? Birds can be more aggressive than you would expect. Surprisingly. I apologize for your sister's trauma. She's fine. Thanks for the 5 gifted Helios. Thank you. Wow, with the way it follows me now, it's kind of weird to kiss. I can't get you right. Hi, Shiro just finished shoveling this time snow. Everybody's getting so much snow. It's been cold where I live, but not snowy. Birds are dinosaurs. True, birds are just dinosaurs, which is why they can be kind of aggressive still. They've got that right. Dinosaur-like aggression in them. I love it. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Luna. So wait, are you 22 or are you 23? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. How are you guys in the chat? How are you guys in the chat? Cold? So then? It's been really cold. It's been barely above 30 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is basically like 10 degrees Celsius, I think? Yeah? I mean, I don't really know how to get there from there. But basically just like 5 degrees above 0 for the Celsius. But I don't really know what that translates to in Celsius, so is that right? I don't know. He's 223. It doesn't work as well. 23. No. It's not as funny. Welcome in. Is your name Ass Kickin'? I love how bouncy the birds on your head are. Me too. This is one of my favorite outfits. I just think it's so cute. It's nice also because it came with a toggle to basically like make it to where you can't like accidentally flash anybody, which is good. Yeah. It's been negative 30 Celsius a few days lately, but at least it's not negative 50 like Ontario. Ooh, you live in the really cold area. When I lived in Wyoming, it would get to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, but I don't know what that temperature translates to in Celsius. But it did that like basically every winter. I wouldn't go back. It's hard to live in that kind of cold. Today's okay, but tomorrow's when it's going to be colder. Really? Ooh, good luck. I don't know what it'll be like here. I stay inside recently. It's been sunny though, which is very different. Usually it's not so sunny in Seattle. But it's been nice. It's been really nice. I think this is the sunniest winter that I've seen in Seattle for a long time. Yeah. Catwife, welcome in, Scoop. Welcome in. Negative 40 Fahrenheit is negative 40 Celsius? They match on a weird number like that? That's interesting. I did not know that. Mobile, Snow, Mexico. Canada. Look, America's the coldest place on earth right now. Really? Is that true? I haven't watched the news, so all I hear about is like from my coworkers. It's gonna be something. 12 to 18 inches of snow. I'm kind of jealous. I want to see snow. I haven't seen snow in a while. I didn't drink it all either. 4 years into drinking age legal, and I'm not drinking alcohol. I had my first drink, I think. Did I? No, I think I didn't drink until a while after I turned 21. I don't know though. I'm not really much of a drinker, although I have recently learned that I do like certain beers. Because my coworkers all go out to drink sometimes, so I come to the company drinking parties. It's kind of fun. You know, a lot of people talk about like the drinking culture of Japan, and you like learn about that, right? When you're a medium to moderate weeb, you might know about that. But I I think actually it does surprisingly increase your bond with your coworkers and also with your superiors. I really have enjoyed being around my management when we're all drinking because they really relax a lot, which is nice. You get to see like another side of them. You don't just see them as your manager, you also see them as a little bit like a person to an extent, which is nice, yeah. Hazy IPA, oh, I don't like those. I'm afraid I'm a light beer drinker. I like the gentle flavor. Hello, welcome in, zombie. I like your map. Yapping. It's mesmerizing to listen to your voice a lot. Really? Thank you. I think being a VTuber has been the most confidence-boosting thing ever about my voice and about how much I talk, because I was definitely told to be quiet a lot as a child. Yeah, alcohol is a social drug. It's better in social situations. It can be fun. Now I've grown familiar with the flavor. I like Japanese beer so far. I like Sapporo. I should try a new one. I should try another Japanese beer. Listen, I have to stay true to my weeb roots, okay? I have to stay true to being a weeb. Ramen, absolutely. Show the sweet talk. Wait, who, me? I prefer white wine over beer. You know, I have enjoyed some wines that I've tried, but I don't know. There's something about wine that doesn't really appeal to me unless it's with like steak specifically, or like I like wine with like a really rich meal, but I like beer with a really greasy, oily meal. And as you can imagine, because I am addicted to oil, I love fried food so much. Oh my gosh. I tend to eat... If I'm eating something unhealthy, it's more likely to be a burger than a steak. Well, steak wasn't really unhealthy, I guess, anyway, right? So, yeah. Jägermeister, how are you? How have you been, Miss Kitty? How's the bath? It's good. It's good, warming me up all the way to my soul. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Have you tried Strong Zero? No, but I want to. You know, I don't really like sake that much, though. I think that's the one, my one downfall as a weeb is that I don't really like sake that much. Someone get this cat some water. I don't need water. I'm fine. Are you the one people worry about at the end of the night? No, I don't drink very much. Because a pint is about as much as my stomach can handle, really. I had a pint, and not only is it as much as my stomach can handle, like, I'm full after drinking a pint of beer. But also, a pint will get me drunk. Is that normal? I don't really know, actually. I don't usually drink much more. I really enjoyed my company went to a little, like, beer garden thingy with, like, craft brews or something. I don't really care about, like, I don't really care about the craftness of it and stuff. But they served it to you in little tiny cups. It was perfect, because then I could try more than one, which was really nice. Yeah. You grow a lot of followers, subscribers, will lose more cuteness. Yeah, that's right, more cuteness. I agree. I agree. I think you're right. The lucky works on me. Office infectious love catwife. That's right, you better. I wouldn't threaten you though. Still recommend some good old German wheat beer? Yeah, I want to try Strong Zero. I would also like to try German beer. Here's what I'll do. Since I've had a Japanese beer most recently, I'll try German beer next. Okay, next paycheck, I'll buy some. Yeah. Not with anything can be unhealthy. True. Even with steak. Although I've been really hitting my protein macros recently. I've been doing so good. I feel like that is probably why I've been getting better and better at biking to work. I know maybe I've talked about this a little bit, but I can now bike up all of the hills, and it's not even nearly as tiring as it was. Also, I've reduced my time spent traveling by like 15 minutes since I first started. Yes, yeah, a 15-minute increase in speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. But also, the really cool thing is that my work always has, I don't know if this is like normal for office culture, but my work has protein shakes, like the ones in the cartons, and also my work has protein bars. So what I'll do for breakfast is have a protein shake and a protein bar, and then And then at the end of the day, right before I get on my bike, I'll have one of the lower calorie protein bars. And also, I think everybody in my work doesn't like the flavor of protein shakes. I realize I really like them. Gains! I know! My legs are becoming so strong. I feel like I could really put some power into a kick now. Yeah, thunder thighs, yeah. My thighs are gonna be so strong. They're gonna be so strong. I turned my beer as a banana taste? Really? I don't know if I like that. I don't really like bananas that much. All kinds of gains, yeah. I think because I'm hitting, so that's like 100 grams of protein on the days that I bike. I only eat that much when on the days that I bike because I feel like I'd probably not do well if I ate that every day, but yeah, that's like a lot, right? Because you're supposed to get like 1 gram per pound of body mass, right? Is that right? I think that's right. If you want to gain muscle. But actually, isn't it that they recommend 2 grams per pound of body mass if you can? I think they said, or like 1.5 to 2 for like maximum muscle growth. Cat tutoring cosplay win. That'd be so cute. She wears like a cheongsam, right? That'd be so cute. I should get one. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. As expected, as the leader of the Catavengers, yes, I'm gonna be very strong. Is now canon to draw Shiro with legs? Wait, were you not drawing Shiro with legs before? Hold on. What do you mean? Thanks for your 9-month legs. Thank you. 9 months, man. 9 months is crazy. That's, you know, it's really cool actually. Let's see. We just passed a year of streaming, which is wonderful. And I think we will get soon to, yeah, a year and a half. When is a year and a half? Let's see. November, December, January, February, March, April. Wait, would it be like, so yeah, I think April is a year and a half. I'm like trying to figure out still in my head, like when would be a good time to like, to do like, what is it called? To do the debut, but I don't think that's quite like, yeah, I don't think that one would work for a debut date. Yeah. April, I think so. I wish I got here sooner. Nah. You got here just in time. Really? I wasn't really sure if I would continue VTubing, and I also was just kind of trying it out for like the first 4 months or so. Cause I was just kind of like, I'm gonna. I was also like VRchat only, and oh yeah, that was back when I still had the like literal cat model. It was just a cat. That's fun though. But you know, I've been thinking about back then how I played through Portal 2. I kind of want to replay those. I don't know if I'll play them on stream, but I kind of want to. I don't know. I really kind of want to play Portal 1 and 2 again, or something with a similar vibe. Can you guys recommend? Do you guys have any recommendations for something that's like similarly good? Been around for like 7 months now. What a wonderful time it's been. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm really glad you guys are having fun. I'm glad you've stuck around. Thanks for sticking around, Blue. You bring a lot of positivity to the community too. To the Discord. Yeah. Well, you're really good at it. Oh, you. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I was gonna keep going because I wasn't at the beginning. I wasn't as like happy with. Or I was trying to find out what made me happy to do in VTubing, you know? Which I think is really important. I think if you're going to be a VTuber, you should find out what makes you happy to do. And if you aren't feeling excited and happy to do something, you probably shouldn't do it. Yeah, like, you know, I realized that like I have more of a say in what I do than I felt like at the time. And so I think it's been very good. I think it's been very good because I've learned a lot about myself, but also like, I think you guys can tell when I'm happy to be here. When I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing, I think you guys can probably tell, so it's been good. I think I had a really good time. I've been having a really good time with like making sure I do VRchat streams once a week is like really good for me. I guess my mental is good when I do VRchat streams because I really like them. I kind of want to go back to my roots, and do a couple of VRchat streams where I'm going like picking 5 worlds to show you of a theme. I really like doing that. I'd like to do that again because it's fun. Yeah. Marty, you're around for over a year too. Isn't that crazy? But you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. My time here has always been a fun one. I'm so glad. I miss Portal. I like Portal so much. Me too. Me too. I really liked it. If I do play it again in the future, I probably will play it on stream because it'll probably be better. Because my first time playing it, I didn't know what I was doing. And I never really played a puzzle game like that before. So it'll probably be more satisfying to watch me play through it when I know what I'm doing a little bit. You know, yeah. I'm glad you stuck with it. You're different from most VTubers and you make me smile. Wait, am I different because I make you smile? But thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm too different. But maybe. The vibes are truly special around here. Meeting you all has been a wonderful experience. I'm so happy. The Talos Principle. Oh, somebody recommended that to me. Yes, okay. I think I either own that or it's in my cart to buy because somebody who was it that recommended it? It must have been somebody on stream. But I watched somebody else like play through it on Twitch at one point, or not play through it, but I watched some parts of the gameplay. It did look similar. I will have to try that out. It's like pretty, but not really. Yeah, I have a bunch of puzzle games that were recommended to me. One of my coworkers, I was like casually talking about this to somebody, and then one of my coworkers butted in and he was like, oh my god, I am a puzzle game enthusiast. Would you like all of my recommendations? And he recommended like 20 different games. Way too many. But I did put them all on my wish list, I think. I played through a few of them. There's a couple that I have been meaning to try from that list, actually. It's like, there's ones that are like, it's about a duck. It's really cute. Plus, I would recommend on the Talos Principle. Ooh, nice. Okay, awesome. Yeah, he also, it was like Viewfinder or something is another one, I think. Yeah. It just hit me that I've been around for 10 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. Welcome in. It is a wonderful community, though. Whether you're here for 10 minutes or for more than a year. I'm really enjoying it. I like everybody. It's been, I feel like that's also been such a, like, wonderful part of becoming a VTuber and sticking with it is that I am getting to see a real community grow. Like people, you guys know each other and hang out together, which is really cool. And I can sometimes hang out with you too, which can be fun. And like, there's like dynamics between the people in Discord and like, you guys know each other in chat too sometimes, which is kind of neat. It's cool. It's really cool. I am very impressed with it, so I'm impressed with you guys. Also, you guys are nice, which is really lovely. Maybe I don't compliment you enough. I should compliment you more. You guys are really wonderful. You're really nice. Everyone is so wholesome. Everyone is so kind. Everyone is generally like so supportive and like encouraging too. There are some games that I played that I'm sure it must be very frustrating to watch me play as a not very good gamer. But you guys have always been so encouraging. And even on days when I feel like my performance is like kind of subpar, maybe I get frustrated with the game or like I get frustrated with myself for not being a good enough player. Or like I come back and I don't know what the heck I'm doing and I forget all the keys to like play the game. Recent occurrence with Doom. You guys are still so encouraging and kind. I'm gonna cry. No, happy tears, but like, it just makes me really happy. You guys are really, really nice. So I'm very lucky to have you guys because I think, you know, they're definitely like, I think my first experiences with streaming was kind of running into like trolls a lot of the time. Being a 1v on Twitch can be really rough, man. Being a 1v on Twitch can be very rough, but it's been wonderful as I've grown and as you guys have grown with me, so thank you. Thank you for always being encouraging. Thank you for always being kind and sweet to me, and for always being really just like supportive in some of the best ways. Yeah. Compliment us for I will always compliment you. I think my go-to though is that you guys are funny, because you are. Your comments on my videos make me laugh. Your Discord stuff, everybody in the Discord, you guys make me laugh. Yeah. Don't cry. I'm sorry. I cry easy. I'm an easy crier. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm angry, I cry for anything. I cry all the time. I'm sorry. This is also because of you built this? I don't know. Yeah. I think that like being here and in, like saying like this is the kind of content I provide definitely builds like the community to an extent, but I think I don't mean to be humbled by this, but I really think you guys built yourselves a lot of the time, which is wonderful. Like really impressive, because I don't know. I don't always have the best like. Sometimes I'm not very confident about humanity. Sometimes I'm like, I think people are more prone to being evil than good, but you guys kind of proved that wrong, I think. I think humans have more propensity to be good, clearly. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, OB. How about that? How about them apples? It's funny because now I have a white cat girl and a black cat girl as my favorite cute and funny VTubers. That's right. Cute and funny VTubers are better when they've got animal ears, specifically NyantaClips ears. And thank you for the 5 red hair. Thank you. Thank you for the super and the gifted subs. Welcome in new subscribers. Please enjoy your state-mandated lighter, arson responsibly, and have some fun with the new emotes and your ad-free viewing. Hi, Shiro. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling great. I'm a little cold. Otherwise, doing okay. Waxing poetic about how much I love the community. Yeah. God, Blue and Lava, let's go! Let's go! Tyraflex the streamer. That's so nice, though. I don't want to take credit for you guys being good people, but it is nice. Or maybe that's more just that good and wholesome streaming attracts good and wholesome viewers. Yeah. Zero love. Yeah. Yo. No. Cat husband love. Cute and hilarious. Yeah, take your lighter. Sagimo! Welcome in. But yeah. You guys have been amazing and wonderful and sweet and kind and everything good in the world. I really believe this. It's true. Yeah. How are you feeling today, Tommy? How is you feeling? But yeah, I've been really thinking about like it feels good. It feels good to stream. It feels good to hang out and be a part of this community even as a streamer. I guess. Although can I be part of the community? I'm part of the community even though I'm a streamer, right? That's how I work, right? I've also been, let's see, oh, you know what? Let's see, I have a lot to say. Where should I start? I just have lots of things to tell you because I've been working on a lot in the background. I've been working on, of course, fitness. We've been doing that. I hope have you guys been working on anything in the new year? I don't know if it's because of the new year or maybe I'm just getting more sunlight since I'm biking to work now and it's increased my energy from all the vitamin D I'm finally absorbing. I get really bad seasonal depression, so it's very possible that like going outside twice a day to bike to work is doing good things for me. Hello, welcome in, Dr. Hovian. I think I'm gonna make some aglio e olio. What's aglio e olio? Oh my gosh, I just remembered that I got myself an energy drink and didn't drink it. Hold on. What's aglio e olio? I got myself a sugar-free Red Bull. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Hooligan and Ned. And also, no worries. And thank you for stopping by. My internet's been weird, too. I don't know what's up with it. You know what I've been getting recently on YouTube? Okay, this has been happening to me. I don't know what this means. But I'll like click on a video, and then it'll say, this content is not available. But then I reload the page and it plays. Do you know what that's about? I don't know what that's about. I thought I saw something about YouTube like not working right, like in certain areas, but I don't know. Drink your damn tea. I like your name. I drink some Red Bull. Does that count? Let's see. Spaghetti, oil, and garlic. Oh, that sounds good. Were you just on YouTube? Wait, what? Were you also on YouTube? Welcome over to the Twitch side. Some people prefer Twitch over YouTube for the streaming, although I really need to brainstorm some Twitch rewards. You know, something I also need to do is figure out if I can do the daily redeems on YouTube. I don't know if you can, because there's no channel point system. Let me look at it while it's on my brain. Let's see. Let me see if like the currency and like trading. I might have to set up an entirely different branch of like usage there. Let's see. For currency and stuff. If it's just like, it would have to be based off of a different like bot, I think, bot process. So I might have to look into that. Gosh darn it. YouTube broke again, the YouTube chat. YouTube chat, why are you so finicky? YouTube chat, why are you always breaking? Adblocker sometimes does that. Wait, what? Oh, Adblocker? Oh, I do have Adblocker. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. I didn't think about that. That sounds right. Oh, welcome in, Dianco. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, where are you? I live in Washington State. Not DC. Head per channel point redeem. Oh yeah, I need to do that too. Hello, are there any mods that would be willing to write in my to-do list? Headpad channel point redeem, so I don't forget it. I keep forgetting that. I need to make that happen. But the thing is that I don't have a way to do like a headpad on VR. I don't think there's a way to like toggle that while I'm in VR chat at least. Maybe if I was using Warudo model. I'll think about that. I'll see if maybe there's if I could trigger it. Oh my gosh, now Twitch is doing it. What the heck? What do you mean? Maybe I'll try to figure out, here we go. Weird. Alright, I fixed it. You have a VPN? No, I don't think so. Should I say that out loud to the chat? I don't though. I don't have a VPN. Why are you in a sauna? Because we're having a sauna date where we just chat and hang out and relax and let the hot water take away all our stress and worries. That's why. That's why. Your Twitch link on YouTube doesn't... Wait, still? I thought I fixed that. Gosh darn it. Okay. You guys got me. You guys got me. Really? I forgot. Oh, wait, no, I didn't forget. I thought I fixed it. My Twitch link on YouTube doesn't work. Oh, everything's broken. Wait. Your Twitch link on YouTube doesn't work. Oh, you know what I fixed? I fixed my YouTube link on Twitch. But this was a Twitch link on YouTube. That's different. That's not a funny joke. That's why I didn't let you say that. So you got all the chicks, bro? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Twitch acts weird when I use a VPN. No, maybe it is my ad blocker. I did not think about that. I did not think about that. Hold on, I need to fix the size of this window so I can see it better. There we go. There we go. The one in the description. Yes, that one. I fixed my... It's funny you bring that up. My YouTube link on Twitch wasn't working for a while. I had to fix that one. I didn't realize that I have it, that my Twitch link on YouTube isn't working. Let me look at it. I wonder if it's because it has my... For a little bit, I was ShiroNekoNya TTV because I was only on Twitch. And then I was like, oh, that doesn't make sense. And I had moved to YouTube permanently. And now I'm back on both. Wait, I don't have a Twitch link on YouTube, do I? Or is it in the description? Oh, I don't know. Did I put that in the description somewhere? I have a Twitch link on YouTube? I do? First bath this year? Yep, first bath this year. Getting all the grime off. The one in the description. Okay, thank you. I'll look at that. I'll update my description. Shoot. I need to do a little brush up of a lot of things because I need to get my description sorted for the new debut. Lots of stuff. I see more of that laugh from my blood pressure. I'll help you decrease your blood pressure. Absolutely. Can we get a sniff on that guy and maybe remove him? You doing that? Ah, shoot. Yeah, because I'm mainly a YouTube streamer. Sorry, Twitch. Although I now stream to both. My main content is on YouTube. My main content I'm planning on doing more videos on YouTube. I have like the ASMR stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on YouTube, so yeah. Good night. You had me all to yourselves on YouTube. I know. It's nice seeing. It is interesting seeing that there are different faces on both, which is kind of surprising to me because I kind of assumed nobody would really be interested on Twitch because it seems like the more like idol-aligned VTubers do better on YouTube. So I'm kind of surprised, but it's really nice. I really appreciate you guys over on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching and enjoying because, yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily expected that. But it is nice, so I'm happy you guys like. Yeah. Our message got deleted? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Oh, I don't know. Did you guys ban the wrong person? Oh no! I think it was a misclick. Obviously, thank you so much for the gifts. Sazio TTV, no. Oh, is that what it is? Shoot. That makes sense. The watercolor is from ShiroNekoNya. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. I have nothing to rebuttal with. I have nothing to say. I don't know why it's that color. Oh no. Is there any with a different color? That's not true. Now hold on a second. Wait, see, this one is, wait, we can look at the city view in the background. This one is nice and clean. Look. Oh, it's got the look at me still on the behavior, but you can see the city in the background now. It's not because I was dirty, that's just the color of the water. There's probably like, I don't know, some kind of bath salt in it, okay? Making that color. It's not because I was dirty. Reflection of the ceiling. Yeah, it was the reflection of the ceiling, definitely. That was not. Not because I am grimy, okay? It's the lighting, champagne brown. Yeah, it was the lighting. It was the lighting, okay? Nothing to do. I'm very clean, alright? I'm very clean. Cats just clean themselves in other ways. The view is nice. The view is nice, right? It's nice. I like it. I really like this world. Oh yeah, let me tell you what the world name is. How do I do it again? Let me tell you what the world name is. I found this recently. It was suggested. Recently, I've been following a lot of Twitter accounts. Tokyo Spa. Recently, I've been not following a lot of Twitter accounts, but I've been getting the Twitter algo that's people posting their new worlds or like their favorite world or like cute worlds or like pretty worlds. So I've been checking them out when I have spare time. So I'll be bringing you to my favorites. Yeah. To drink your damn tea, sorry, to answer your question, drink your damn tea, I apologize. I think you got misclicked. think you got a misclick ban. I think so. The mods may have accidentally grabbed you. My bad. Well, I guess it's their bad, but I apologize. It's okay. You can stay on Twitch if you'd like. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. Where are we now? Is asleep? Also, have you tried vanilla ice cream? I've had vanilla ice cream before. Yeah. Yeah. Where are we now? We're still in the onsen. We're still in the spa. Well, I'm too short. We're still in the spa. Let's see. Let's give you a view. Wait. There we go, maybe? Wait, I'm floating. This one has like floaty physics. That's new. Huh. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. If I sit down, I like float a little bit. Huh. That is very interesting. Okay. Anyway, I want the view of the city in the background. You see it? Okay, I think you can see it. See as wide as the Milky Way? True. True. Rainbow Bridge in the background? Is that the Rainbow Bridge of Tokyo? I don't know a lot about Tokyo. I would like to visit someday though. It'd be really cool. Catwife is Halo. Hello? We appreciate our stinky cat. I'm not stinky. I'm taking a bath right now. See? I'm taking baths. We have good vibes here. We do have good vibes here. I think we do. It's nice. Already have a great view staring at adorable catwife. I'm just adding to the view, right? I'm adding to the view, definitely. Yeah. Careful about how hard it did you burn. Oh, you got burned? Oh, no. Well, once it heals, you'll be fine, right? Right? Yeah, I would love to go to a real onsen someday. Let's see. One time I went to Thermopolis with my family. Do you know what Thermopolis is? So there is actual, there are, hot springs you can visit in the United States. So I used to live in Wyoming when I was but a kitten. And my family went to Thermopolis, which is in Wyoming. So there's all that volcanic activity in Wyoming. You may have heard of a little place called Yellowstone. You may have heard of a little place called Yellowstone. Yeah. So there are hot springs you can visit in Washington. Wait, that's Wyoming. Sorry, 2 W names. In Wyoming. And so you can go to Thermopolis. And that's where we went. It was really nice. Kind of stinky though. Did you know onsen smell like sulfur? So it's kind of like eggs. Yeah. Guess it's a thing the cat girls are stinky. Listen, don't cast me in with her. She might be stinky, but I'm not. I take baths. Case in point. Okay? I want to visit Tokyo. Tokyo 7.2. Me too. But I still want to look over the edge. I don't. I'm a little bit scared of heights. Bad gas. The place with all the lions, bears, and wolves? Hell yeah. If you were an MLP pony, what would you be? I don't know. That's a good question. Out of the main characters? Or I guess I would probably be are there cats? I don't think there are cats in that show, huh? I think they're literal cats. You know, recently I was thinking about My Little Pony because I was talking to one of my friends about it. She's rewatching it. And I was thinking about how weird it is that in the My Little Pony universe, some animals are sentient and talk, and some animals are not and are kept as pets. So Applejack has a dog named Spot or something. He does not talk. But there's this episode in the beginning. My friend was like, this is so weird. I was like, you know what? This is weird. There's this episode in one of the first few episodes where there's a stampede of cows. And Applejack is like, come on, Spot. And then, or whatever his name is. I think it's Spot, I think. So they all go and they herd the cattle. And they stop them from stampeding. They save the town. And Spot can't talk, as far as we can see. But you know, the cows are sentient and they talk. So the dog is barking and helping Applejack herd these cows. And at the end of that stampede, when everything is good, The cows go up to, like, you were just expecting them to be just normal cows, right? No, Applejack's like, why were you stampeding? And then the cows are like, we thought we saw a snake. This is really strange. Why is Spot like a pet? Is that ethical? But the cows are like their own people? I don't know, it brings up a lot of questions. Who's the best pony, Shiro? Well, I hate to be like kind of lame, but my favorite is Fluttershy, but I think that if I had to pick one that I'm most similar to, probably Twilight Sparkle. Yeah. Oh, Winona! Thank you, Winona. Thank you. They're called Abyssians? I guess that's who I am. Are there white ones? Let's see. Natural reaction to a snake. I've been recently getting snake content about Tofu. Have you seen Tofu the snake? I saw him on TikTok and then I got him on Twitter too. What's your favorite animal? Probably the basking shark. Yeah. It's the Goofy and Pluto debate all over again. Wait, what's that? I know Goofy. I think I know Pluto, but I've never really seen anything with Pluto in it. Are they in like the same universe? Am I crazy? Is Pluto Goofy's dog then, I'm assuming? I like know of these two characters, but I don't know their relation to one another. But yeah, my favorite is Fluttershy, but the one I think I'm the most similar to is Twilight Sparkle. Hey, how's your day going? It's going good. Seriously, yeah. Basking sharks, they're really cool. Did you know that they swarm in gender segregated schools? Did you know that? It's very interesting. Yeah, and they're also very pretty, and sometimes they breach, like whale sharks and like whales. Also cute. They're really big. I like how they swim together. I think it's so cute. I like how they eat krill. Pretty sure they eat krill, like smaller things. Yeah, I like how they look too. I think they're pretty. I like their big mouths. Yeah. Taco and Vanilla from Local Power. We are both cats. I like Vanilla the best. Yeah, sharks are cool. Pluto is Mickey's dog. Oh, Pluto is a Mickey's dog. Oh, wait. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, wait. Is Pluto like sentient and can he talk? I think it's weirdly. I feel like we're treading the lines of ethics for like a dog to own another dog. That's kind of weird. Cat girls, yeah. Pluto has Goofy's dog, but Goofy is also somehow a dog. It's very confusing. Your pony, what cutie mark would you have? Oh, I don't know. Probably a fish. Probably a fish because I love fish so much. And I love talking about fish. And I love hearing about fish. I love learning about fish. I would probably, if I could choose a new profession, I'd probably go into marine biology. But I don't think you make a lot of money doing that, do you? I don't know. It'd be cool though, wouldn't it? It'd be a really cool profession to take. Yeah, don't think too much about it. Pluto cannot talk. What is your favorite food? Ooh, that's a hard question. I feel like anytime I'm asked this, my answer probably changes because I can never pick one. That's a hard question to answer. My favorite food, tuna. Probably tuna. Probably tuna. You love the ocean, right? I do love the ocean. Cannonball! Whoa, don't splat. No running and splashing in the sauna. Whoa, calm down there, mister. Welcome in. Fish? Fish. I love the fish. Yeah. Fish! Exactly! Exactly! Welcome in, welcome in. Pluto is not sentient the way Goofy is in the world of Disney. Nobody questions it. Okay, got it. Alright, just don't question it. Just don't question it. Alright, understood. But yeah, I think the like My Little Pony concept is a little bit confusing because we have like Winona. I'm pretty sure that wait, yeah, Rarity has like a cat, like a real cat. So like I don't understand. And the thing is that Winona seems to be able to understand human or like pony speech. They're not humans. Like, Winona seems to respond to Applejack in a way that is sentient though, which makes it even stranger. Is Winona paid? Or is she like room and board and like, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. What about teeth? Tuna still wins over teeth. Teeth are good though. Guess I'll chill out to be to the bone in the water. To the bone in the water? Wait, what? I am the bone of my sword. That's all I can think of. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. But I haven't really watched My Little Pony since I was little though. It was on when, how young was I? Pretty young, I think. It's kind of cool to see my friend rewatch or like watch it. She's watching it for the first time, but it's a rewatch for me whenever I like tune into an episode or two here and there. Best saying is it's Pinkie Pie. Don't question it. Best saying is it's Pinkie Pie. Wait, what do you mean? The sword of my bone. I am the bone of my sword. I like all the main six. It's hard to pick a favorite, but I do think Fluttershy probably. I just like her. I like her colors. I like her colors. She's got the pink and yellow. It's very cute. Actually, I have a Fluttershy keychain, which is real cute. I have a ton of fish in my fridge. You should donate your fish to me. You should donate it to me. Banjo is my voice actor or fourth character. What's that? Yeah, I think I haven't really watched past. Let's see. I did like some rewatching to like catch the story because it was like still pretty popular for a while, right? I didn't watch past that one arc where they like all go to that one town where everybody has the same cutie mark. You know, I didn't watch past that. I think. What arc is that? What season is that? That's like near the end. And then at the very end, doesn't Twilight like becomes a princess, which is fun. But then she gets like her own castle, and from there I've heard that the story kind of goes downhill a little bit. Like it doesn't make as much sense or something. The white horse with the purple hair, yeah. I love Rarity too. I would say that like I do like Applejack and Rainbow Dash, but I guess I'm more drawn to the girly characters. Yeah. Which of the ponies was canonically married to Weird Al Yankovic's pony soda? That was Pinkie Pie. Yeah. She gets her neck extensions. Twilight Sparkle, yeah. And leg extensions, right? Yeah, the shy horse was cute. I like that one's Fluttershy. The white one with the purple hair is Rarity. Oh my goodness. Yep. I love them. I think it's really cute. You look different today. I'm wearing my towel, the Onsen outfit. Welcome in, Jarvis. Some people thought the strongest season was the beginning when Laura Frost was in Direction. Wait, when did she leave Direction? I agree. I think it's got really good. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch all of it. I enjoy the show. I think it's very cute. I've seen it so many times though, like on reruns when I was little, that I don't know if I would want to watch it all over again, like end to end. Maybe I'll put it on the background when I'm like drawing. Yeah. I like the tour of the zone. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. Saw a death battle about Raven from Teen Titans versus Twilight the MC Horse. I was very strong to face Raven. She lost, but damn. Well, Twilight, like her canonical thing is that her talent is magic itself, which is like way OP. Super overpowered. So it makes sense that she would be pretty on par with a lot of overpowered characters. Yeah, my favorite is Fluttershy, hands down. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe after the second season, really? I didn't know that. I watched a little bit of MMP because the younger sibling loved that show. I really liked it. You watched it in middle school? Hell yeah. I like it. I think it's very cute. Have you seen the VTuber model rigs that are like the pony sonas? Very cute. I think it's very adorable. If it didn't clash directly with being a cat, I can't give up being a cat, even for a cute pony model. But I do think it's very adorable. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hard to pick a favorite, but I agree. Fluttershy is my favorite. I really do like Twilight Sparkle though. Although I feel like she kind of gets... I feel like her personality gets a little weird near the end of the series. Like, I don't know. I have some critiques. Here's my critique, I'll tell you. She like spends like 5 seasons or something like learning about friendship, but then like at the end when she becomes a princess and she has her own castle, I saw a few of those episodes because I was like, oh, I should watch those. New season, new vibe, right? She seems like completely incapable of remembering everything she learned about friendship, which I feel like is such a like, okay, but that doesn't make any sense for her. That doesn't make any sense for her, because she like learned so much about friendship already. Why is she so incompetent at teaching other people about friendship? I mean, I don't know, plot reasons, but like they could have done it better, I think. That's my only real critique, yeah. Cat is adorable, yeah. Sure, Bronior. Yeah, I think My Little Pony are real cute. I like it. Twilight Sparkles suffers from writer's forgetfulness. Yes! It feels more like bad writing and less like they are like making it on purpose. Yeah. Twilight needed to rewatch episode 1. Exactly. My sisters are obsessed with My Little Pony, but me, I don't watch MLP too much because I love the show though. You like the show? Also, what is the time? Time for you to get a watch, loser! I'm just kidding, you're not a loser, but also get a watch. Gotcha! Yeah, you can wear a horsehair headband, I think that'd be cute. So then I would have 6 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 years? That'd be too many years. I feel like that's a lot of years. So it's dementia, it's quick for the Malcorns. You know, that makes sense. Also, you know, so my friend was rewatching the first season, and she was like kind of talking to me about it. And so I tuned in for a couple episodes, and you know what I realized about like the whole Nightmare Moon episode? I think that's literally like episode 1 and 2, right? It's a 2-part about Nightmare Moon and Princess Celestia. Princess Celestia, like, traps her younger sister on the moon for 1,000 years. That's pretty crazy. Like, that's pretty crazy. And then she just like keeps everyone in the dark about this until all of her subjects have like basically forgotten the Nightmare Moon even exists. And then she's like, let's just make up. And I just like, I feel like that was really kind of a shit move, not to lie here. I just think it was really an overreaction. I think like putting your sister in timeout is one thing, but like 1,000 years? 1,000 years? Like that's pretty, I feel like that's a little bit much. Not gonna lie. I thought Twilight had author block syndrome. Wait, what's that? I love the Rainbow Dash Fear played the blonde girl from Akame Got Kill. Willie? 1,000 years of voyage? Wait, what? Drink your damn tea. What does that mean? Wait, so... Yeah, I think like, 1,000 years is just like not good, man. It's just like a complete overreaction, you know what I mean? This is just a little bit ridiculous. How are you? I'm good, how are you? Evil, guess I have to throw you into space now. Yeah, for 1,000 years, too. Now that's just that's way too harsh. Way too harsh. And also, it kind of seems like, because like they never, I feel like it was like when they reunite, they're like, let's talk this out. And it's like, did they try to talk this out before? Because it seems like Celestia was just like, oh, you're gonna try to usurp my throne and become more popular than me because you're jealous and everybody doesn't like you as much as they like me? Well, I'm not gonna talk to you about it. I'm just gonna throw you straight into 1,000 years of prison. Like, that's pretty, I feel like there's just like, Princess Celestia needs to work on her communication skills. Yeah. Oh, I don't really subscribe to like shipping of the ponies. It's kind of a kids show, isn't it? I feel like that's, I don't know. Like, yeah. I think they're just, like, isn't the point that they're friends? Isn't the point that they're friends? Cute gato hours. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cute gato hours. Let's go. That's not what happened. Did she try to talk it out? Luna did nothing wrong. No, Luna tried. Luna was doing stuff wrong. But like, she's also younger than Princess Celestia. So like, I just feel like the older sister should have been more mature and like, not thrown her into prison for 1,000 years. I don't know. Like, we should work on our communication skills, talk a little bit more. Maybe not throw your sister into prison for 1,000 years. That's kind of harsh, I think. Yeah. I mean, it seemed to work. No, it didn't. That's just... no. Imagine how resentful you'd be of your sister not talking to you for 1,000 years. I wouldn't. That would take therapy. Family therapy. I'd be so upset. I would not easily forgive something like that. Especially when you're like a kid. Like Princess, like Luna was not... Luna at this, when you first see her is like not that old too. So it's a little grittier. Yeah. I don't know, they were just, I feel like it's unnecessarily harsh. And I feel like Princess Celestia kind of suffers from a lack of communication with people in general, so I don't know. Like, I get it, she's supposed to be like mentor figure, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Why are there baby duckies on your head? They're my friends. Surprised Luna didn't try and throw the moon at her. I'd be very upset. My sister threw me in prison, didn't try to talk me down, didn't try to like, I don't know, come to some sort of like, I don't know, solution for both of us. Cause like, I think Luna was a little bit justified even, you know? Like, she was jealous. People didn't like her as much as they liked her sister. She didn't feel like she was getting the recognition she deserved. I can see that making somebody do irrational or like irrational things or like kind of bad behavior. I don't think it's fair that she did what she did, but like, man, I think the punishment did not fit the crime. Where's the moon? She's basically horse Jesus. Celestia? Let yourself get corrupted by darkness. Yeah, but like, why banish? Why not try to fix your sister? I feel like that's worse. You banish your sister for 1,000 years rather than, and then also, I don't think it's ever explained that how she gets uncorrupted by darkness though. I don't know. Is Big Dog welcome in? Welcome in. It's going good. How are you? Tonight we find the moon. Oh, Gru. Wait, no, I think he stole the moon now. Horse cartoon moon is crazy. Because she couldn't? Well, she should have tried harder. I don't forgive her for that. I think Luna was unfairly punished. I think she was unfairly punished. Also, I don't think they ever explained that very well. Do they explain that in some sort of side story? In Tumblr shipping? Oh, I don't do Tumblr. That's for old people. So she knew the main sex to purify her sister. Is that what they were doing? They don't explain that. Wait. I thought they just were like... Did they purify her? Is that what happened? I feel like they do not explain that. She was punished as she deserved. No. 1,000 years. She wasn't... She let herself get corrupted, man. But like, that comes from a place of hurt. I just feel like they gave everybody a lot of like leeway, but they didn't give Luna much leeway. They didn't give Luna much leeway there. She does something bad out of a place of hurt and then gets punished for 1,000 years and her sister doesn't talk to her. Man, that's messed up. Nah, sisters shouldn't treat each other like that. Listen, as somebody with a little sister, my sister let herself like get corrupted by something. I would do my best to save her. I would talk with her, but I wouldn't just stop talking with her for 1,000 years. That's crazy. What's your time? Why do you want to know? Huh? Why do you want to know? Why do you keep asking me that? That's a weird question to keep asking. What are you trying to learn, huh? What's your time? How do you like it when I ask you? You want to tell me what your time is? MLP fanfic does shipping? I'm not really into that. I don't think that that's like... I think that's kind of like not good. Not that I think you shouldn't do it, but I don't think you should... I don't really want to talk about that. Because I think that makes me feel like not good. So if you could stop bringing it up is what I'm trying to say to you. I I don't want to talk about MLP shipping because I just think they're like characters in a children's show. That feels a little bit weird. Not going to lie. My YouTube chat is growing. I'm back. Gosh darn it, YouTube. 1,000 years after she was corrupted? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that's a little bit too harsh. Perhaps. Gosh darn it, YouTube. Alright, I'm going to refresh it. 0 owns the whole day, that's right. Time right now, 3:34 p.m. Central Time. Where's Central Time? I'm on Epic Shiro Time. That's right. That's right, Epic Shiro Time. Wait, EST? Wait, that actually makes sense. Hold on. That makes perfect sense. Let's see here. I'm trying to make YouTube behave. YouTube, behave. I need to be able to see my chat, please. Please? Yeah. Let me see it right now. Time is right now. Only asked once? That's a lie. Don't lie to me. I can see your chat history. Can I see this now? No! It's not working. Gimme. This one? No. I don't know why it does this. You know what? I'm gonna Google it after this. This happens like every stream. I think it's something about OBS. What is this called? Not OBS. OVR. I think it's something about OVR toolkit. It like displays the wrong name on Windows. I think it does. There we go. Okay, let's see. My solution so far has been refreshed 3 times. Sounds like you have dementia, nothing else. Who is ShiroNekoNya? Listen, you'll find out on February 1st. That I can promise you. That's when you'll find out who ShiroNekoNya is. And YouTube chat breaks. I know. No. YouTube chat is always doing it. It's always such a pain. I don't know what to do about this. Why are you misbehaving, YouTube chat? Work correctly. Alright, anyway. But yeah. It's been interesting going back through MLP because there are a lot of questions that I feel like I have that are like, I may have ignored them or not really thought about them as a child, but here we are. Recently I was also talking about like other stuff from my childhood and I realized, I mentioned this at the start of stream, but I never really talked about all the places I lived. Have you guys moved around a lot? I have moved around a lot when I was a kitten. When I was a kitten, I moved around a lot. I used to live, I think the most recent thing I was mentioning is that I used to live in a house that was definitely condemned. It was definitely condemned. We like moved there in our quest to avoid the facility. We moved there. It was really interesting though because this was the one I was mentioning it on the member stream. This was the one where like, so I've never really been in this position, but maybe you guys have ever seen a house like this. So instead of like, I lived in a house and instead of a balcony, it had a sliding glass door that you opened and then it went straight onto the roof. Is that normal? YouTube chat is like the Wild West. It hates me. I keep breaking. What did you get for Christmas and Happy Late New Year's? Happy Late New Year's to you. What did I get for Christmas? I bought myself a hairdryer. Although I guess the rest less adventurous. Maybe a little less adventurous. I moved, let's see, my family moved like 13 times, I think. It was haunted? I don't think it was haunted. Oh, well, I did live in that one house that was kind of haunted. I don't know if I've talked about that recently. It was interesting. It was interesting. I did live in a house that my dad swore up and down was haunted, and he wasn't usually very scared of things, so I'm inclined to believe him. Seems like an old European housing. It was kind of weird. I don't know if it was on purpose. Maybe, I don't know. But the sliding glass door didn't close very well. Like, it was not sealed very well because it was really old. So, the thing about this house is that on the bottom floor, all the subflooring was visible, so it didn't have real flooring. In like the living room and dining room. It was a really big house. I had a big I have a big family, so we always needed to be in big houses, but because we were also, you know, not very wealthy, we had to be in like not very nice big houses. So yeah, the subflooring was visible in like the living room, dining room, kitchen. But going up the stairs, man, this was so, I don't think it was structurally sound. So right at the bottom of the stairs, there was a hole in the floor, the wooden floor. You could see all the way through into the like, what's underneath your floor, like the crawl space? Yeah. It was about the size of like one, like you could accidentally put your foot in it and then break your ankle. That's about how big it was. And it was like one of the wooden planks had been broken. And then you go up the stairs, and the stairs tilted. Like to one side a little bit. Very scary. There's a landing. The landing also tilted. And then you get up onto the second floor. And the second floor was like a big open space. Like huge open space. And in one corner was a toilet. And it was just surrounded by a curtain. Like they had taken all the walls out of the upstairs except for the 2 bedrooms. Or like on one side. So it was like one big, almost like a den area, except that entire area was also tilted towards the opening. So I feel like they had accidentally removed something very structurally important on this house. And I remember my mom saying that they had to like position the bed in a weird way because they'd wake up with like a headache because you weren't careful. All the blood would like rush to your head from the slight tilt to the entire floor. But then my bedroom, I shared my bedroom with my little sister at the time, as the one that had the like sliding glass door that went onto the roof. And I'm still not sure if it went onto the roof on purpose or if because there used to be a deck there and they took it off and then it just went out onto the roof. Very scary. Very scary. And then the other room was where my brother slept. Yeah. A hole the size of one full Shiro. Yeah. Basically. But that isn't even the part that I actually cared about talking about, because the worst part about this house was not any of the structural issues. Hey, listen, it was a house, we lived in it. But it was that there were these trees outside of the house that like they attracted these beetles called box elder beetles, or at least that's what we call them, me and my friends. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but they're brown and they have a red X on their back, okay? They're the size of like a quarter, I think. And every spring, these freaking beetles, man, they would swarm all over the trees and hatch like hundreds of thousands of them. So many beetles. It was disgusting. It was awful. But they would crawl through the cracks in the door. And I woke up one day with a couple in my hair, like 3 or 4 in my hair. It was awful. It was a home. Listen, sometimes homes is homes. But, buddies, it was so gross. It was so gross. The house was under construction for years. I think it was supposed to be condemned, I'm not gonna lie. But the people who rented it to us probably rented it to us for nice and cheap, so can't really complain. But you know what was really weird about this too? The lady who like owned the home and was renting to us, first of all, she had, how do I say that? She was raising yaks. Do you know what a yak is? Do you know what a yak is? I'm spoopy. Time to get an outside lizard. Actually, a lizard probably would have been helpful. Maybe that's why my parents got some chickens. I feel like maybe the chickens helped with that. Yeah, you know what a yak is? It's like a cow, but furry. I think you can milk them. But they were not very nice. They were kind of scary. They lived right outside in the back pasture. So it was like house, garden, pasture. Yeah? She had like 3 yaks. They were really weird. They liked to eat bread, though. It's like a cow bison, yeah. I don't even know where you get a yak in Washington State. That doesn't make any sense, right? It's like a furry cow, yeah. They were not nice, though. They were scary. Yak is a bovine like a buffalo. Yeah, it's like a cross between a cow and a buffalo. They look like cows, but furry. But I did not like them. Yeah, I heard yaks have a bit of a temper. Maybe You know what? That tracks with how I knew them. I knew some yaks. They were kind of scary. They were not very nice. They like would try to charge at you, which was a little bit scary, not going to lie. And I was little too. I was pretty little, so it was scary. This was also the house where we had those big chickens that attacked my sister. So as you can see, there's a lot going on. But it was also, oh, you know what else we had when we lived at that house? My family had a, what is it called? A German wire hair pointer. Have you ever seen those dogs? They are really, really big. They're basically like a mini horse. Like, I swear I could ride one. They are so big. They are the biggest dogs. We had a German wire hair pointer, and she was such a cool dog. But she once broke through a chain link fence. So, I don't remember if we were like moving away from that house. It had property, which was why we were able to have that big of a dog. But I don't know if we were moving away or if we just couldn't. My parents maybe bit off more than they could chew with a dog that big. They need a lot of exercise. So I believe that they found a really good home for her. But they lived like, like 10 miles away. So we said goodbye to Belle. She was so sweet. We said goodbye to Belle, the dog. We gave her to her new owners who would give her a very good life, right? On their big property, and they loved her so much. And then she broke through a chain link fence to come back to us like 2 times. And then finally she got it through her head she was now going to live in this new place. But it was really funny. It was insane. They're so strong. German wire pointers are supposed to be like herding dogs for like, and they can like fight off bears and stuff, right? You guys see the Highland cow, big fluffy red cow? Yeah, I like cows. Cows can be very sweet. Cows can be very, very sweet. They did make a song about a yak, about telling a yakety yak to not talk back. They have attitudes. They got tudes. Yeah. But yeah, German wire pointers are really neat dogs. Pointers in general are really cool dogs. I wish I could own a dog someday. It would be really cool. I've never had the space or the time, and dogs need a lot of both. They need a lot of attention, they need a lot of space and time. You need to invest in them, and also you need to, if you're a good dog owner, you'll also train them really well, right? Because you don't want your dogs to be aggressive with either other people or other dogs or other animals. And you need to invest a lot of time into that. You gotta invest a lot of time into that. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to have a dog, but you know, recently I saw a tweet about, is it pronounced dachshund or dachshund? It's dachshund, isn't it? It's gotta be dachshund. Big dogs are so much better than little dogs. You always be doing fun. Let's see. I don't know. I think it depends. You know, I used to think the same thing actually, that like little dogs are all bad. But what I found out is that some people just don't train their little dogs, and little dogs need more and they need special training. But my how do I call her? My dad's girlfriend? Is that? I'm gonna just call her Auntie now. She wouldn't like that. It made her feel old. But I would call her Auntie. Auntie B. She had 2 chihuahuas. One was a chihuahua and one was like a chihuahua mix. And she trained them so well. And they were so nice, actually. Very calm. They didn't yap a lot. They didn't bite. The only thing is that they were still, you know, a little bit prone to like the anxiety thing that like, one of them, like the chihuahua that wasn't the mix, she was very like, shaky. You know how chihuahuas would be like, they'll shake? I don't know if it's because they're cold or if it's because they're anxious or it's because they're just vibrating with energy. But, that's the only thing that I thought was like a little strange, but they were very well behaved. But I think you need to really like, do a lot of work to make small dogs, because small dogs, they feel more threatened more easily, right? Which is why they can be more reactive, I think. I don't know a lot about dogs. Don't call me. Don't call me. That she broke through the fence, yeah. I think both is true, depends on the place of origin. Really? Dachshund? Yeah. Dachshunds are so cute though. But it's funny because I have a pretty okay view of some of like chihuahuas if you have the time to train them. But actually, I had a friend when I was younger. She had 2 dachshunds, and honestly, they were really not very nice dogs. But I see them and they're so cute. I like the long-haired ones especially. They're so cute. But my friend, she had 2 dachshunds, and first of all, they were both really stinky. And no matter how many times they got groomed, they were always stinky. So don't ever think that cats are the stinkiest, because man, these dogs are so stinky, man. Trying to pick up and hug. Yeah, a well-trained small dog isn't like a lap dog, but then I guess I just want a cat, you know what I mean? But my cats are always really well socialized, so they let me do kind of whatever I want with them, so. Maybe it's a cat personality in me, but all small dogs I kind of always try to find my German Shepherd. Well, German Shepherds are pretty big and intimidating. Maybe they feel intimidated, so they want to pick a fight. Yeah. Dax or Dax? Dax. Oh, I see. Dachshund. I got it. Dogs are so anxious. Hot inner demon dogs. They shake so much. Yeah. My sister had a Pomeranian and she's a sweetheart. Oh, that's so cute. I do love Pomeranians. They look like little cotton, like toasted buns. Aw, man. But yeah, the dachshunds my friend had, they were super stinky. I don't know why. They were really stinky. I have a German and a pity. Oh, I love German Shepherds. I had a German Shepherd for a short time when I was younger too. My family did. My family had my parents kind of had a bad habit of like picking dogs that are too much work for 2 parents. We don't have enough time. So I think that was another case where we ended up rehoming our German Shepherd to a home that was better. And from then on, we only had Golden Retrievers, which was a much better fit for a family of like 6. Not German Retrievers. Golden Retrievers are such good dogs. Such good dogs. We had 3 as I was growing up. When I was really little, my family had a oh my gosh, Golden Retriever. I just keep thinking of German Shepherds. Golden Retriever. And then, no, we had 2. We had 2, not 3. Yeah. And then we had a second one, and his name was Samson. The first one's name was Ginger, because I don't know if you've seen those Golden Retrievers that look almost red. So pretty. So pretty. We adopted her. She had been, like, abandoned, I think. We adopted her. She was the bestest dog. And then we got another one, and he was giant. He was the biggest German Shepherd. Oh my gosh. Golden Retriever. He was the biggest Golden Retriever that we'd ever seen, so he was named Samson. Like Samson from the Bible, you know? Yeah. Yeah, we had a pug mix. She was very sweet. Pugs are so cute. My little brother loves pugs. I think they're cute, but also, I don't know, their eyes kind of freak me out a little bit sometimes. Yeah. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm drinking Red Bull. That's crazy. I think corgis are well behaved. Also, my German Shepherd is super affectionate toward my kitties. Oh, that's so sweet. Corgis are another one. That's interesting you say that. I've had some like negative experiences with corgis, but everybody always says corgis are like really sweet and well behaved. But every corgi I've ever met has been loud, not very good at following directions, and also doesn't like me personally, which makes me feel a little bit sad. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. They don't like me. I don't know why. I like corgis. I always thought they were cute. I've never met one that liked me. I feel kind of discriminated against by corgis. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm always impressed with your good intonation and your ability to quickly adapt to other languages. Thank you. I was born to be a polyglot, but too lazy to become one. That's not true. Also, I am learning Spanish right now. I know that I mentioned that a couple times here and there. But I am really excited about... I've been learning a lot. Let's see, I'm going through lessons on Duolingo. I'm making sure to do it every night before bed. I feel like my only issues right now is that Duolingo isn't giving me enough vocabulary. I kind of wish I could like have like a flashcard deck of Spanish vocab words, because sentence structure, I think, is good to learn clearly, and speaking and listening are all things that Duolingo is doing really well. I don't think my first issue with it is that it's not reviewing enough. I think Duolingo needs to review more. Like, I feel the need... I think maybe I can go back and redo the lesson myself, but I kind of wish there was like a review segment and then lesson every time. That'd be nice. Yeah. But I kind of wish I just had a larger breadth of like actual vocabulary, because while I'm learning the sentence structure, it's not like giving me enough vocab, I think. Like sometimes it'll introduce new words, and the way Duolingo does it is it'll introduce it, and if you don't know it, you can click on it. Sometimes I will know the word from like context clues around it, but I just wish I don't know, I feel like I need more input of vocabulary. Yeah. Little Rebel. Oh, it's hard to read your name. It's cute though. Hi, I have a question. I might have an answer. Let me know. Didn't Duolingo do some really scummy ass stuff recently? I don't know. But if you have a good alternative, I'll try it out. Mino fell. Hello. That corgi hated cats. Shame on it. Baby, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Every corgi, I've met like several corgis and they never liked me very much. Maybe it's because we were about the same size. So it was like eyeing me up. POV small cats surviving against small dogs. Yeah, maybe it's that me and the corgi were like roughly the same size, so. I hear that listening to others speaking the language helps. True, I want to listen to... I've heard that a good way to get more listening experience is watching telenovelas. Did I say that right? Telenovelas? Yeah. That hot soup, welcome in, by the way. Lingo Legends is pretty fun for a language learning app. Doesn't feel like studying. I'll try it out. I don't mind studying feeling though, by the way. I want to find an Anki deck of like Spanish vocab. Yeah, that'd be good. I have an orange Cheshire cat, and he's staring at me right now. But I'm 5 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, my cat was doing the same. She didn't finish her dinner last night. If she doesn't finish her dinner, she doesn't get more breakfast. She needs to finish her dinner because I put a immune booster in her dinner. She doesn't like it very much, but I'm always like, no, Saffron, you have to eat your dinner. So she was acting so crazy this morning, and it was all over my desk, like, give me food. I was like, no. Go eat your food. You have food. So right before stream, I picked her up and I put her outside of my door, and she looked so offended. She looks so offended, bro. Novellas have the tendency to speak improperly. Really? But do you think that that's like better though? So that I still understand. Like, do they speak like slang and stuff? So I'll understand how to speak more like naturally? Or is it just bad? We are discussing pets and random life events. What's going on? Yeah, we are discussing that, but also we are discussing learning Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish because it would be very helpful as a streamer, as a person, in my job. Lots of different places. Silly cat. No. I want a Shipperk? Little black bear dogs? I've never heard of that. I'll have to look up that. I don't know what that is. I met only one golden retriever that was mean, but they're such a friendly breed. They're so friendly. Did you know though? The reason we had 2 German Shepherds is because both of them got cancer, but apparently German Shepherds are really prone to cancer due to like inbreeding in the breed because they've been bred for so long. That's also why they're so friendly and such good family dogs. But I didn't know that, and now it makes sense why every German Shepherd we've had ended up getting cancer, which is so sad. But like they had really good lives with us, so like that's nice. But I don't know if I could get a German Shepherd again. You know, I'd really like a dog in the future, but I don't know. Knowing your dog like has a really high likelihood of getting cancer is just too sad, you know. But I guess it's kind of similar. Cats are really prone to like kidney disease, so I guess you run the risk no matter what, right? Of like losing your animal a little prematurely. But it's just too sad. Pimsleur method language learning material? A lot of repetition, but things stick pretty well. Yeah, no, I really like spaced repetition, which is why I want to get an Anki deck going. Yeah. They also have lower hip and back problems. Oh, true. Year 8 is where all the problems start. Really, year 8? See, our dogs like passed away really early then. Let's see, Ginger lived until she was like 5 or 6, but Samson? Yeah, 5 or 6 for both of them, I think. Which is not very long for a dog, right? Not very long. What's your favorite ice cream? I don't know. What's your favorite ice cream? I'm not like a... I like chocolate, I think. I like anything with like... I also like ice cream with like brownies in it. Like I like it with like brownies and fudge, you know? That's probably my favorite. I like both. When it has like toppings that are like... I like that I like the mouthfeel. You know, like really fudgy brownies? I guess maybe I just want fudge. You can take care of them better, yeah. My family's always adopted. We never buy, well, and then I've always adopted cats too. But I've only had 2 cats in my whole life, so yeah. The bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan, except that one breed that gets heart problems. What breed gets heart problems? I'm a big fan of caramel ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good. My Chihuahua is an old man, he's 15. Oh my gosh, your Chihuahua is an old man. My cat lived to be 16. Yeah, all the way from he was my childhood cat. Got him back when I was still in elementary school. Pugs. Oh, pugs are prone to heart problems. Interesting. That makes sense because they've also been subject to like really intensive breeding over the years, right? Mm-hmm. Almost forgot I have whipped cream in the fridge. You know what I like better than ice cream? I like frozen Cool Whip. Have you guys ever had that? I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I love eating frozen Cool Whip so much. Watch him grow up. Yeah, he watched me grow up too. Yeah. Yeah, I loved my old man cat. He was so cute. His name was Smokey. Now I have Saffron, and she is so sweet. Very different. I've talked about it a little bit, but I was very surprised at just how different certain cats' personalities can be. Smokey was very much like having an old man as a roommate. It was really weird. I swear that cat could understand English. He was a very strange cat. It's kind of like having a sentient old man who's kind of tired of my bullshit all the time. Saffron is like having a sister. Yeah. Big dogs have shorter lives. Bloodhounds, greyhounds, and St. Bernard's expectancy is around 8 to 9 years. That's still pretty long, I guess. Let's see. Although, oh, you know what? My dad's dog recently passed away. She outlived him. Rest in peace, pups. But she was probably 8, I think. Yeah, she must have been around that age too. I love cats so much. Me too. But to be fair, I don't have any. Well, okay. I would never keep a spider as a pet. I was about to say I don't have any animals that I don't like. I wouldn't keep a... People who keep tarantulas are much braver than me. I probably also wouldn't keep a snake as a pet. I do like snake content. Like, I like reptiles, like watching people who have reptiles as pets. But I probably wouldn't have one, because they kind of freak me out a little bit. Yeah, you're in the right place. Cats have great personalities in their own ways. Yeah, I'd never had another cat, so I'd never gotten to know any other cats. So it was really surprising to me just how different Saffron is from Smokey. Also, I picked 2 S names. Isn't that... That wasn't on purpose, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Saffron sounds like a princess. She is like a princess, yes. She is very much like that, yeah. My cat Gigi is very sweet. I love that. I love Gigi as a name. Just like Kiki's delivery service. It's so cute. Your family dog got to 14 years old? That's a long-lived little guy. Yeah, not to be sad, but remember and cherish your dogs and kitties. Yeah. Yeah, your time with them is precious. But hey, if you are a cat owner, there's like a new vaccine coming out that can help them not have kidney disease, because cats are really prone to kidney disease. But there's like a new vaccine that you can give your cat. I don't know if it's been approved, but as soon as it is, I need to look into it. As soon as it is approved, I'm getting my cat that vaccine because it can expand their life to like 30 years, which means I'll basically have my cat forever. 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 Oh yeah. Welcome in, Haji. Hajich? Haji. I also love all animals. They're all cute in their own ways. Yeah. I'm being as the rule commands it. LOL. Yeah, okay. Wow, I guess that tracks. But yeah. Not even a jumping spider? No, I don't want that. How about a lizard pet? You know, It's not really that lizards don't freak me out, but I think I don't like the idea of a pet that I can't cuddle. Not that lizards can't be cuddly, but like a lot of lizards don't really like to be cuddled, right? They're not really like that, right? But you know what I would maybe consider? Maybe a millipede? Now, you can't cuddle those, and they don't like to be picked up, and sometimes you don't even see them for months at a time. But I just think they're kind of neat. There are these really big millipedes that are like African millipedes. I think they're really cool. Also, they don't bite. They just hang out. And sometimes they climb, but they're not supposed to climb, which I think is also cute. Like, they want what they can't have. I think that's kind of adorable. Also, millipedes will, like, cuddle each other. They're social. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, I could consider a millipede. But I don't know, lizards, like, scalies aren't really my, like... I guess I would want to touch it, but it probably wouldn't want to be touched very much. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely not spiders, though. I'd be scared what if they escape, first of all? I like looking at them, but I wouldn't want to keep one in my house. Yeah. Yeah, heard about that. Me too. I'm looking forward to it, too. Yeah. Yeah. Great for medical technology. I know, I'm so excited. I really hope it works because my old man cat lived to be 15 and he, unfortunately, he passed away because of kidney problems. So I really hope that, I can avoid that problem. Even if it's real expensive, I'll save up and buy it. Cause like, yeah. I'd do anything for my baby. My baby, Saffron. Except for feed her breakfast when she has food already. She knows better. All of my dogs and cats' life expectancy in a house was 16 years. My birdhound lived to be 10 though. That's pretty good. That's really good. I'm surprised. I guess I'm so used to like... My only experience with dogs have been that they die kind of early. But I guess like... So Auntie B, her dog Rosie, who's the little Chihuahua, who's like real sweet. Man, she's so stinky though. She smells so bad. They groom her all the time. She is a stinky baby. She is a stinky baby. But she's gotta be up there like 13 or 14. Crazy. You can cuddle a bear once. Do you think you'd get close enough to cuddle though? Yeah. Too many animals don't like cuddles. It's rough, man. Brown bears are super cute, but I also think that like there's a lot of bear propaganda. There are like movies about bears, and then there's a lot of like what's with teddy bears, man? This is the most dangerous creature ever, and we made them children's toys. Like we have really like, I don't know, man. Society makes bears look so cute when they're dangerous. They have knives on their hands. Knives. Okay. Almost as dangerous as me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Haji. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What were you guys up to? Did my raider thing do the thingy? I don't think it did. If not, friend, who I friend-shaped. Thank you. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? What were you up to? I wonder why my raid message didn't go off. Bears are so fluffy, yeah, but that's part of the propaganda, okay? Nice to meet you. Welcome in. My name is ShiroNekoNya. I'm a cat who loves the ocean. I have some plans, but I don't have any plans. And I am a... What am I? What's my spiel? I am in VR right now. I forget. I forget, sorry. But I'm ShiroNekoNya, and that's the important part. But welcome in. If you'd like to grab a snack, if you'd like to go get a drink, if you need to go and head out because it has been a long day, please do so. Please take care of yourselves. Otherwise, hang out. We're talking about pets and bear propaganda. NekoNya. That's right. My name is ShiroNekoNya. I'm me, ShiroNekoNya _en. These nice stinkers, they throw themselves or roll around and ask you things. I don't know, it's like her breath stank. Like her mouth stank, and then she would like lick her body, and then her body would stink. That's what it was about the, like, almost every dog that has been stinky, I feel like that's it. You know? Because, like, they're all, like, clean and groomed and stuff, but man, they're like little mouse. Sometimes are so stinky. But welcome in and thank you for the ride. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Bears are fluffy. They're only, I wonder, you know, some animals look fluffy, but aren't really all that fluffy, you know what I mean? Like squirrels. Squirrels look really fluffy, but they're actually like bristly, right? Like they're not that actually like nice to touch. Or am I crazy? Man, I used to like, you could get really, when I lived in this one town, you could get, the squirrels are like basically domesticated. And you could like basically get them in your lap. I wanted to touch one so bad. Ah, that reminds me of the videos we were watching yesterday though. With the foxes, you know the ones with the foxes? I feel like foxes, are they fluffy? Have you ever touched a fox? Does anybody know? They look fluffy. But like a lot of wild animals, even though they look very fluffy, their pelts are quite wiry. Are bears like that? For real? Have you seen the Palace Cat? They're so fluffy. They are so fluffy. Those are the ones that always look like a little bit sad, right? Wolves are fluffy. Are they fluffy or wiry? They're fluffy, like soft to touch? Or no? Thank you. I'm going to raid to the bed soon. Have a nice dream. Thank you, Hadu. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep. I hope you have sweet dreams. I hope you have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. I'll share a post about bears or wolves. I want to pet a fox so much. I would love... You know what? Ooh, another one that looks fluffy, but they're not that fluffy, I think, is... Isn't it raccoons? They're like kind of wiry, right? Sure, they mark everything. They're kind of a nightmare pet. Yeah. Cats are like that too, though. Like male cats, right? They'll like spray on stuff unless you fix them. Do you like fix foxes? I don't know anything about fox husbandry. Or like the ethics of owning a fox as a pet. That's like an exotic animal technically, right? You're not really supposed to own them. Yeah, they have the whole cute little grumpy guy looking going on. Yeah, that's how my old man cat was. Have you guys ever pet a stingray? Anything with the winter coat will have a coarse texture. Oh, like the winter coat is like why it's coarse. That's interesting. I thought you were gonna say, well, first I thought it was gonna be skink, which is a type of weasel, right? I don't know if I have that right. But then I thought it was gonna be a skunk. Sorry, this was how I read your sentence. Then I thought you were trying to say skunk, and I was like, I've heard skunks can make very cute pets. They get their stink glands removed. But you meant stingray. I did. I also pet, funny enough, an angel shark. I'm pretty sure is what they were. I think they were like these little tiny sharks. I don't know if they were an angel shark, but they were swimming around. This was in the Newport Aquarium. I don't know if anybody has ever been there, but it's my favorite aquarium on the West Coast. I love it. I used to go there a lot as a kid. Yeah, but there were like baby stingrays and baby sharks, and you could pet them. And I was scared, but I did it. Yeah. Welcome in, Johnny. Welcome in. I have a message to relay. Please provide your message with utmost haste. There's a domesticated fox breed? Wait, is there really? For real? Skink is a lizard. Oh, it's a lizard. My bad. I don't know. Am I thinking mink? I'm thinking mink, I think. Mink is like a weasel family, right? They're like endangered, right? Because they were hunted for their beautiful fur. Right? Aren't angel sharks very angry little guys? They are. They are. You know, somebody mentioned on that short I made, like, oh, everything's angry when provoked. I should have said they're easily provoked. I should have said they're easily provoked. They're very, like, aggressive. They don't like to be interacted with, like, basically at all. Which is reasonable. Very fair. Messages for the birds on your head. Okay, they're listening. They're listening. Please, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I did pet a little baby stingray. Oh god, they were in the same tank. I wonder if that's ethical. I don't really question it because most Most aquarium. You know what? This brings me back though. I'm pretty disappointed with the Seattle aquarium. It's not very nice. I need to find a different aquarium. I wasn't impressed by it. Seattle aquarium was kind of boring. There's a lot more like pictures of fish and not enough fish. I like fish. But maybe... Oh, we reached a follower goal an hour ago? Oh my gosh, thank you for all the follows, everyone. Whoa, that's a lot. Thank you for all the follows, everyone. Holy crap, we blasted it out of the water. That's crazy. Wow, thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying. Sorry, I don't get... Sometimes my Twitch doesn't connect to... I think it's because I am my primary YouTube server. My Twitch doesn't connect to my Mix It Up, so I don't get follower alerts. But thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome into my channel. Please expect more of the same and/or exploring VR chats on Sundays. Yeah. Have you heard of pathogenesis of a stingray in an aquarium? No, what does that mean? I didn't see a word either. Yeah, it's not connected right. I don't know what's wrong with it. Mix It Up. Maybe when I update Mix It Up, it says there's an update. I need to update it. Or maybe I should invest in a second bot or like a different bot for YouTube or for Twitch specifically. Maybe. I will try, I think. Yeah. Cause it is getting kind of annoying that I can't see it. It also didn't trigger the raid thing, I think. There should be a little thing that goes across the screen with little cats when the raid happens. And it should do an auto shout out and stuff. Didn't do that, so I think I'll grab a second bot or switch. Mix It Up. I'm not impressed with your bot right now. It's not working very well for dual streaming. It's probably to be fair, it might be a it might be a user error. I'll do some Googling after stream. Speaking of sharks, the blue shark is now my favorite. Wait, why? Why? I still haven't visited it? Oh, you should. If you're nearby, you should. The Newport Aquarium is wonderful. Even as like going back as a grown-up, it is very nice. It is very nice. It holds up. Although they did get rid of some things. There's also in the Newport Aquarium down in Oregon. I will show this aquarium, guys. I love this aquarium. It's really nice, kind of expensive, really nice though. It's really big. There's a lot of different types of fish, lots of information. They don't focus, Seattle Aquarium focuses a lot on like, how do I put this? There's a lot of like projections of fish on screens, which is not what I go to an aquarium for, okay? It's not the same at all. Probably less expensive though, I would guess, is why they do it. But the Newport Aquarium is wonderful. Lots of fish. It's wide. You get a workout in at the Newport Aquarium. But I believe they also have a walking path that takes you around like the lake that's outside, or like it's not a lake. It must be around the. I think Newport is on a. What is it called when the ocean goes into like a port? It's a port. We're in a port. But I feel like there's a word for that. Cape? Maybe? Is it called a cape? I don't know. But like the ocean, okay? It's an ocean inlet. And it takes it around. There's this huge walking path. So you have the like entire aquarium, which is pretty big already, with both indoor and outdoor exhibits and lots of interactive features you can see. But then if you go outside, there's a really nice long walking path, if I remember right. You can take it and it goes past a whole bunch of like different areas, and it has like signage and like plaques and stuff, which tells you about like the native flora, fauna, and fish species, and about like the birds that predate upon the fish, and about like conservation of like the native areas around. It's really neat. It's really neat. Yeah. The alert was above chat here when the hype train appears. Yeah, but there should be some custom ones. Yeah. It's called parthenogenesis. There's a case in an aquarium where a female stingray wound up being pregnant with no male. Oh, that's interesting. I will have to look into that. Maybe that will be our next fish fact for Wednesday. That is very interesting. The question is, a male shark had entered an aquarium enclosure, but nobody could specify what happened. That is so interesting. Oh, miraculous. Miraculous conception. That's the word, right? Conception, yeah. If you go to Atlanta, Georgia, aquarium is amazing. They have a dolphin and shark encounter you can do. Whoa, that's interesting. The rain animation is cute. I know, it's really cute. I hate that it doesn't work very well. Because of the, it's not even the animation, it's the connection. It's silly. It's silly. Jesus, Stingray. What happens? What happens when those stingrays are birthed, though? What are we gonna call them? Miraculous stingray birth? I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to happen like this. Yeah. Wait, isn't there like the biggest, is it the world's biggest aquarium or is it the US biggest aquarium? Is it like Denver? It's in like a mall, right? Yo! Obi, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I thought you were going to work or something. Or like you were going to not be here. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Obi. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in new subscribers. Please enjoy your ad-free content and please enjoy your state-mandated lighter. Please arson responsibly. I did love the Atlanta. Is it the Atlanta one? Is that it? Not Denver, Atlanta? It's like the one in the big mall. Right? Not tired anymore. Yeah, okay. Self-replicating. I wish I could do that. I'd get so much done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wait, is it the Atlanta one? I've always wanted to go there. My dad went there on a trip when he was getting like certified. My dad was he was a mechanic, like a car mechanic. He went too. When he worked at like, one of those car places that's like brand cars. You know what I mean? What are they called? Like, dealerships. When he worked at a dealership, they paid for him to go to school and they flew him out, I think. All the way to like somewhere crazy with that one place with the world's biggest mall. Do you know what I'm talking about? But that world's biggest mall place has an aquarium. He said it was amazing and I want to see that someday. I want to see that so bad. It's the world's biggest mall or America's biggest mall? It's probably not the world's biggest mall, especially not anymore, right? But it is like, it's huge. It's so cool. Does your aquarium do a mountain lion show? No. Do any aquariums do mountain lion shows? What? That's not a fish. That's not a fish. Now hold on a second. But you know, there's some really cool... Is there a Portland aquarium? I could go to a Portland aquarium. That wouldn't be too big of a drive. The Portland Zoo is really cool though. I really liked it. I went there with my grandma. A few years back. That was really fun. She had the best time ever. I really had a good time too. And they had you know what they did have though? They had one of those like falconry shows where they have like the falcon on your arm. Or like on their arm, not your arm, their arm. And they have different people in the audience, like, and they'll hold up like a little treat. And the falcon will like go to the other person and they'll grab like treats from each people. It's really cool. The mall has a theme park in the center of it. Really? Wait, is that the Atlanta one? Or is it Denver? I don't know. You, me, and Atlanta. Atlanta's far. What? There's an aquarium with a mountain lion exhibit. Show? What does it do? Mountain lions are scary. I saw a TikTok recently of a lady who was camping, and she I don't know what like led up to this, but she's just videotaping from her tent, and there's a mountain lion like 30 feet away. That would be so scary. They're very dangerous, and they're not very afraid of humans either. They will attack you. It just always reminds me of the story my dad told. Oh my gosh. It was the craziest thing. He went out drinking with one of his friends, and then he went to... My dad was big on like fishing, and just like, he was a very outdoorsy guy. So he went up with his dog. He went up with his dog into the mountains after drinking at night. Lots of bad decisions, okay? Lots of poor decisions. In the middle of the night, and we lived in a very rural area. This was such a bad decision. So I get home, I'm like, oh, Dad's nowhere to be seen. Okay, whatever. Make myself dinner, go to bed. Around I think around 11 or 12, I'm like, he's still not home. So I try to call him. I can't get a hold of him, and I'm like, well, he'll probably be fine. I wake up at 4 in the morning to him coming through the door, okay? And I'm like, that's weird. Whatever, guess he stayed out later with like his friend or whatever. I think his friend and him had like gone out drinking. It was probably a Friday. And oh my gosh. So he comes back and then he's like, Shiro, did you like try to get a hold of me? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, he then goes and tells me this story. So he was up in the mountains with his dog. He goes on a quick walk, basically to like sober up, or not a quick walk, a long walk, I guess. And he gets lost in the middle of the night in the mountains of Eastern Oregon. Okay? Terrifying. I think it was summer, so, you know, I don't know, bad decisions. But then, as he's walking, he's lost, and he's like, well, I'll just pick a direction and go that way, and hopefully I'll make it back to my truck. I'm like, okay, we are already really bad. And he doesn't have cell service, clearly, because the mountains of Eastern Oregon. And all of a sudden, like maybe 30 minutes into this walk, while he's lost, Nika goes on high alert. That's the dog's name. That was our dog's name. And so Nika goes on high alert, and she is growling. She is freaked out. She is absolutely ferocious. He's never seen her like this. I'd never seen Nika like that in all my life. Nika's never done that in her entire life. And I was like, wait, really? That's crazy. And he was like, yeah. And then I hear a cougar scream. And I was like, what? You went up into the mountains after drinking. First of all, terrible, very bad. And he was like, oh yeah, I know. And I was like, what the what? And then you run into a mountain lion. And he's like, yeah. I was like, what? Anyway, I don't think he did that again after that, but I was just like, you know, if you get into trouble in the mountains, nobody's gonna find you. This was after my parents had divorced, so I was living with my dad at the time. I was like, and then where am I going to live? And you will get hurt. I'm so worried. Anyway, crazy. Never go into the mountains alone at night. Never do that. So silly. So silly. Says holding my beer, I'm gonna fight a mountain lion. Yes, it was so scary. Anyway, my dad was very silly. He was just like, I don't know. Right up, you know, I think I gave him a lot of slack because it was right after he had divorced my mom, and so he was, you know, he was enjoying his life as a free man. Right after all of that happened. So, but I don't think he made such bad decisions again. The Mall of America, yeah. I'm running on low sleep. That's in Minnesota. Oh, that's not in Denver. That's also not in. Nope, that's nowhere where I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. Anyway, he's lucky he didn't get eaten at that point. Crazy, crazy stuff. I don't understand. That's wild. I was so worried. I was worried after that. After that, I was just much more, like, careful. Because, you know, I was still in high school. And so... I was just like, oh my gosh. My dad gets killed by a mountain lion. No one will know. And who will pay rent? Real werewolf hours. Yeah. Scary, crazy. Don't go up into the mountains alone. Don't go up into the mountains alone. Don't go up into the mountains without telling your child. If you have one, don't go up into the mountains alone without telling your child. Also, just don't go in, especially at night. So scary. So scary. He did, oh yeah. Obviously, he made it home, but he did find his truck. He picked the right direction to just randomly start walking towards. But, like, what do you even do if you get lost in the woods? And then, like, what do you do from there? Like... And then you're being followed or stalked by a mountain lion? Thank goodness he brought Nika with him. He probably would have been toast if he hadn't brought the dog. Everything is bigger at night. Night hiking in the Appalachians is beautiful, but no mountain lions there, just black bears. Black bears are scary too, though. I don't know if black bears are as aggressive. Like, cougars will hunt you. They are very dangerous, right? Are black bears like that? I've heard so many hiking-related true crime cases. Yes, I would never hike alone, especially not at night. I wouldn't hike alone anyway. Hiking alone as a lady is not a very good idea. Shouldn't do that. Yeah. The mountains are scary. They are. They're really pretty, though. I want to go into the mountains maybe someday. You know, I'd really like to hike, what's the mountain that's near me? Man, I just almost said Mount Rushmore. When I was little, I thought the mountain in Washington was called Mount Rushmore. I thought they were the same thing. That reminds me. I also used to think the World Trade Center was the building in my town, my hometown growing up. By the way, the hometown I grew up in did not have like more than a 20-story like building. I just thought any big building was the World Trade Center. Cause like when I was like younger, I always heard about like the World Trade Center and how it's like, you know, 9/11 happened. And so I always thought that I was always like, wow, they rebuilt it so fast. Yeah, you know. Anyway, Rainier, thank you. Mount Rainier, yeah. I want to hike Mount Rainier. Or wait, is that the one that exploded? Is that the volcano? Is Mount Rainier the volcano? Wait, isn't it closed? I feel like I heard something about the volcano. Rocky Mountains. Yeah. Find a river, follow it down, you'll find a town or something soon enough. True, that would have probably been the right idea. I don't know. Mount St. Helens, yes. Isn't it closed or something? Yeah, exploded. The one exploded was Mount St. Helens. Yeah, St. Helens. Can you hike that one? I want to hike that one. I want to hike that one. Can you hike that one though? I think Rainier is pretty famous for hiking, right? The road is closed. Landslide took out. Oh, was that recent? Is that recent that it took out the road? Like with all the rain and stuff, probably, right? Yeah. I would really like to hike that. I'm not much of a hiker, though. I've never gone hiking. Have you guys? Is it hard? My mom was near when it blew its lid. Whoa, really? That's scary. Was she okay? A few years ago. Years ago? That's a weird question, e-girl GG. Wow. I feel like when I was little, we used to learn about Mount St. Helens because I lived in Washington for a little while, and then my family moved to Wyoming and then to Oregon, right? Because we moved a lot, as I said. But I think the one thing we learned about, oh, you know what? When I was living in Wyoming too, we also learned about Yellowstone. Man, they made us kids real scared. When I lived in Wyoming, we'd learn about Yellowstone, and I think every single teacher who ever taught us about Yellowstone was like, yep, if Yellowstone ever erupted, we'd be dead in less than a second. And I was like, I was really concerned about that as a child, which maybe isn't something you should be concerned about as a child. Yeah. Black bears will mostly leave you alone if you make noise to let them know you're coming. Oh, that's good. Unless you threaten their cubs, that makes sense. When they're very hungry, they're more aggressive. Oh. You live in Colorado now? Is it cold there right now? Are you getting some of the winter weather right now? Ooh? Really? Colorado's really pretty though. They have similar, do they have similar climates? Am I crazy? Part of Colorado and part of Washington? They have similar mountain vistas, I feel like, right? Colorado looks so beautiful. I've heard there's a lot of skiing in Colorado. Yeah. They really leaned into the Yellowstone super volcano Armageddon. They really did. They made us really scared of that. Or I don't know, maybe I was just an anxious child. But it made me very scared of that. Woo! 20 degrees now. Low's 0 tonight. Holy crap! Holy crap! That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could handle that. That's crazy. Yeah, but they definitely, I vaguely remember learning about Mount St. Helens when I lived in Washington in grade school. I only vaguely remember that though. They didn't talk about it nearly as much, but also to be fair, living in Wyoming, I lived really, really close to Yellowstone. I lived in Powell, Wyoming, for anybody who knows where that is, not that you probably do. But it's really close to Yellowstone, so it makes sense that it would be a big topic of conversation because it's right there. Like, I don't know how many hours away it was, but not very many, right? And so, like, yeah, we would learn about, like, a lot of the volcanic activity. That was really fascinating, to be honest, because there are a lot of, like, geysers and hot springs and lots of different, like, the rock formations around the Bighorn Mountains are really pretty. They're really interesting. There's this entire patch of road going from Cody to Yellowstone, which is, like, Cody's, like, south of Yellowstone, and then Yellowstone is, like, in the corner, right, of Wyoming. But, like, it's these big rock spires that are everywhere. That's probably my favorite part of the drive, remembering it. Yeah. Colorado and Washington are similar. They looked similar to me, yeah. Colorado has way more things to do in the mountains. Really? I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know why, but, like, Washington's mountains aren't very, like, quote-unquote developed, I guess? Like, it doesn't really feel like people go hiking, but I feel like that's all I ever hear people talk about. Like, sometimes people talk about skiing or snowboarding, but only up near Rainier, right? I think so. If Yellowstone goes up, I hope I go. I don't know if I hope that. Okay, the tourist is Yellowstone. They apparently don't know how the bears operate in the geysers, because one's going, oh, yeah. Yeah, the tourists in Yellowstone, you gotta be careful. Geysers are, well, they will hurt you real bad. Because, first of all, they're gonna be really sulfuric. Second of all, they're really hot. Also, bears are really dangerous. There are a lot of grizzlies in the area. Yeah, they're very dangerous. They're really dangerous. You gotta be careful. There's definitely difficulties of hikes, but it's always a great experience. I've never been hiking even once in my life, I think, so it would be cool to experience it. I do like... I think I could handle it, except I would probably need to go on maybe a guided one at first, because otherwise I won't know what to bring, and then I could, like... I feel like I'd be scared of getting stranded or, like, really thirsty or hungry on a long hike, but maybe there are shorter hikes. I don't know. I'm still working on just, like, making sure I can bike to work every day. Maybe one of these Saturdays I'll go on a hike. I don't know. I'll consider it. That's a hobby. I feel like I only have so much time for hobbies. I feel like I've got so much energy recently that I want to, like, push more stuff into my schedule. Like, I just want my schedule to be, like, packed full of fun stuff, but I need to make sure I don't overwhelm myself. One of my coworkers, she was like, okay, just don't burn yourself out again. I was like, okay, I will not. Yeah. I love the Yellowstone Park Ranger quote regarding track can designs. Trash can? There's a large overlap between the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists. Wait, I don't get it. What does that mean in regards to trash cans? What does that mean? I don't understand. That's interesting, though. Does that mean... I'm trying to connect the dots here, and I don't get it. I'm not following. Explain it to me like I'm 5. I don't get it. What? Trash cans. So, like, dumb tourists can't put their trash into the trash cans because they are too dumb. I'm not the biggest outdoorsy person. I've only recently started being more outdoorsy because I feel like I do get pretty depressed if I stay inside all the time. So it's been really, really beneficial to go outside and like when I'm biking to work and stuff. Yeah, taking more walks over the summer. I took a lot of walks over the summer. Now I'll probably take bikes, which will be cool because I'll be able to go further than when I was just walking. Also, I always had to walk on like this part of the road that was pretty busy. And now I can bike on it, so it'll be faster going through the dangerous part of the road. Yeah. If you go to the mountains in Europe, they're a bit safer than the mountains in the US from what I've observed. Really? Just gotta be cautious of winter weather. That is so interesting. You know, something I would really like to do is go winter camping. Maybe not traditional camping because I'm maybe not equipped to do that. But it would be really cool to do like a winter cabin trip someday. That'd be really fun. That might be possible here in Washington. I bet there are cabins. But I guess maybe it's hard because like getting to the cabin and getting out of the cabin in the winter when it's snowy, I feel like I don't have any. I have like all season tires, but I don't have like chains. So all of these things take more preparation than I think I can do very easily. what I mean? It's harder to be prepared because you have to have gear. You have to have equipment, you know? Hiking is less. I feel like hiking is a little bit less of an investment for equipment because you just need yourself a backpack, you know, water, some food, and a good pair of comfortable boots and maybe band-aids in case you give yourself a blister, right? But like, winter camping, you either need to like rent a cabin and have like traction tires or chains so you can get to the cabin. That's harder. Fishing is like kind of more, well, it's not harder, but it's a little bit of an investment because you gotta have all the gear and stuff. I don't know if I want to invest for something that I'm like not sure I really like that much. Is there a way to like demo fishing? I don't think I'd really want to fish, but like demo camping maybe? I don't know if I really like camping. I used to camp a lot with my family as a kid, but I didn't really like it then. But maybe now I would like it when I'm not like around my little siblings. Not that I wouldn't like them now, but you know, when I was little, I had 3 younger siblings camping with me. And camping with like 3 younger siblings who are all under the age of 10 is an exercise in patience. Kind of fishing trips. That sounds so silly, but because like I grew up with my family fishing, but like yeah, I don't know if I want to invest in the gear. They're trying to design trash cans that animals can't get into, but then humans stop using them. That's hilarious. Really? That's kind of, well, that's first of all, that's not very good. You're supposed to use the trash cans. Guided fishing trips is so funny. Note, there are still bears in the European Alps. Almost forgot to express. I've heard that you can go on like train rides through the Alps in certain areas. Is that true? I've never been outside the US. That would be a cool trip though. You know, of course, as a weeb, I do want to visit Japan, but like, it would be really cool to visit different countries in Europe. It would be really cool. That would be so fun. You know what I realized? Is this legal? Okay, so I used to go fishing a lot with my dad and with my family. My family, as you can tell from some of these stories, very outdoorsy people, okay? My mom and dad, they liked camping, they liked fishing. My dad was a big fisherman, okay? But something that I don't know if this is normal. I'm just now looking back and thinking like, huh, I don't think that was strictly legal. He would keep his fishing rod in his truck, and then, he would be like, I'm going fishing Saturday, who's coming with me? And usually it'd be me or my younger brother, but sometimes it would just be me or my younger brother, right? Depending on how many, you know, little kittens he wanted to wrangle. But, one thing he would do is he just like, if he saw a good fishing spot, even if the property was like not public access, he would just like pull over and then go fishing in it. Unless it, even sometimes when it did say like no trespassing. Is that legal? Is that okay? Are you supposed to do that? I don't know. Is she the oldest kitten? Yeah, except for my One-san, but I'm the oldest kitten, true, yeah. So I got to go on the fishing trips early in the morning. Man, I still remember, I feel like, do you ever have like memories where the most vivid part of it is like the smell? And you can still like remember the smell really well? That's how I feel about a lot of my memories in Wyoming. The air was so pure and like fresh and clean. And like, the smell of like the fall in Wyoming was like extremely, it was so good and it was so memorable. I especially remember the smell of like the fall leaves and the crisp, like cold, dry Wyoming air. That's something I remember really vividly. And like going out and picking apples and then bringing them home, and my mom would make applesauce and like can it for the winter. Yeah. As long as no one else finds out true, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to hide if Shiro ever comes to Europe. I'll come find you and I'll eat you. Certain kinds of tree smells trigger memories. Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's like these specific smells, I swear. It's like, it's really like nothing I can describe. It's just this perfect, crisp, clean fall morning smell, you know? It's so, I wish sometimes I could take memories out of my head and like inject them into your head, if that makes sense. So I could let you experience the things I've seen, because I did have some really cool and unique experiences living in Wyoming, especially. Like, seeing the Milky Way was incredible. It's so cool. I wish I could go back someday to see that again. Living in a place with so little light pollution was such a like amazing experience. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. One of the furthest reaching, I think if I remember right, observatories is in the Bighorn Mountains. Pretty close to where I grew up. Pretty close. Like, relatively. I think it was a few hours. Yeah. Really interesting. Sorry for being late today. That's okay. Come on in, relax. Stretch out in the nice warm sauna. Stretch out in the Tokyo spa. Yeah. Wyoming is a really fascinating experience. I definitely, if you ever want to be somewhere and like experience, I don't know, just like, it's very, there's a lot of solitude, I would say. A lot of solitude. There's not a lot of people. It's a great way to connect with nature. Milky Way is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is, if you've never seen the night sky without light pollution, which a lot of people haven't, it'll take your breath away. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yo, like in Baldur's Gate 3 or Avatar the Alien movie thing? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I say something that relates to that? I think I'm missing the connection. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It really does take your breath away. Seeing the Milky Way, seeing all those stars. I haven't seen that since I lived in Wyoming, really. Because I've lived in, like, pretty populated areas since then. Project your memories. Oh! Yeah, I wish I could do that, except not in a creepy bad way, in a fun way. That's nice. Yeah, escaping into nature when you can is always a nice escape from the insanity of this world. I agree. Oh, man. When I was living in Wyoming, they reran this old show that's like really old. So basically, it was this guy. I think I've talked about this before because it left a big impact on me. Oh yeah. My mom was also, so my parents were very like outdoorsy people, obviously. My mom, well, I still am, I'd say. Well, maybe not so much, but I used to read a lot. I mean, what else are you gonna do in Wyoming, right? Read. Poopiest of internet connections. But so, my mom would give me like books to read, and like an old standby book that I absolutely adore is like Hatchet. So like, I used to read a lot of like living in the wild books. Have you ever read that? And then there was another one about a little boy who like runs away from the city to live in the woods. I remember that one too. I wonder what that one was called. I don't remember. You ever read that? Really? You get bat allergies in Wyoming? Maybe it's the that one type of tree that's like oh, I forget what it's called, but it makes like cottonwood, I think. Cottonwood. Yeah. But anyway, when I lived in Wyoming, on like the cable that we got for free, they reran this show where it was like a guy who he went up to Alaska, I think it was Alaska, and he built his own cabin. And it was just him recording himself building a cabin. He goes up on a canoe with his supplies and he gets a supply drop like every so often. And then he builds his own cabin. He like whittles all his own tools. He makes it so cozy and cute and nice. I think it's literally called like Cabin in the Woods or something. And it's fascinating because it's so old, and it's like probably the oldest recording device you could get. He sets up his Oh no, I've been talking too much. Let me drink something. Much better. Anyway, he sets up his recording device and he just records himself and he narrates over it. And I think that, it's funny, you said like Anthony Bourdain in No Reservations, which my parents used to watch a lot, his shows when I was little. Looks like it influenced my videos, but honestly, my videos are also probably influenced a lot by that because it's just him, and it's so peaceful and it's just like the noises of what he's doing and like of the environment, and it's just him like voicing over it. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's extremely relaxing. I think it's on YouTube now. I think you can find it. I think it's called Cabin in the Woods, but I could be wrong. I think it was a sagebrush. That's too bad. You know what? I actually really like sagebrush. I love the way it smells. It smells really good to me. Catwife, ShiroNekoNya. I don't know. I've had a lot to say recently. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm recovering from like serious vitamin D deficiency. This biking thing, I swear, it's really improved my mood. Usually I mean, like, I don't know. Usually I got the problem where I can't stop talking. So it's really nice to have, it feels good. Feels good to be back at it. Back at it again. Yeah. Sage does smell good. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad you're allergic. That sucks. When I was little, when I used to go to like farmers markets with my grandma in my hometown, there was this one person who makes sagebrush pens. Like, it's a pen made out of sagebrush wood. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. I can listen to ShiroNekoNya talk for hours. Well, guess what? You just did. Well, guess what? You just did, actually. Actually, factually. I love sagebrush so much. You know, I think it's interesting because growing up in like a arid plateau desert, it's all brown all the time. Except for when the very short, brief period when sagebrush is in bloom. Did you know that sagebrush blooms? It does. It blooms with yellow flowers. So it all turns green all at once, and then it turns all yellow all at once, and then it turns all brown all at once. But I still think that's pretty too. I have a lot of nostalgia associated with my hometown. Even though it's not the prettiest hometown, I still like it. I still like it a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Bloom. What time of year does it bloom? In the spring. In the spring. In the early spring, though. Yeah. Alone in the wilderness. Yes, that's exactly it. Usagi, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Wow. Did you just look it up? Need to get out more again. It's been crazy boost to my mood, not gonna lie. You know that show. Did you watch it? I love that show. It's so right. I'm gonna watch it after stream. While I'm busy doing my editing and stuff, I'm gonna put it on in the background. Oh, it's so relaxing. It's so relaxing. Wow. I'm glad you remember the name because I always get it mixed up with Cabin in the Woods, but I think Cabin in the Woods is like a different thing. No, I googled. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's fair. Thanks for googling it though, because now I'm gonna look it up. It's on YouTube, bro. It's on YouTube. If you look it up, the quality is like very indicative of how old the videos are. But it's so cool. It's so cool. Back when like there weren't any cell phones. Like that guy never had a cell phone. It's cool that we even have like records of what he did. But like he didn't have a cell phone. I don't even know if phones existed. I don't know. I don't know when this was actually. I don't know if it's that old, but like, you know, back when didn't phones used to have to like have like an operator, right? And you had to have like the wire that go to your house, and like you would call, and then you'd be like, "Hello, can you connect me to Susie?" Or something like that. 1968. That's so old, right? Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even know. Well, I don't know much about like the history of technology. So, hey, listen. I was born and the internet already existed. All right. So, I never knew a time without cell phones. But like, isn't that crazy? Like he did that, and then it got published in the future and became like an entire show that completely changed my childhood. Really cool. Yeah. Anyway, I highly recommend it. If you want something just extremely relaxing and comforting, put that on YouTube, and it's great. I think it's free. I'm going to work, need a shower, and to get groceries. Nice chatting. Thank you for hanging out. Nice to see another Washingtonian around. But actually, I'm also gonna go. I'm hungry. I had an apple and a sugar-free Red Bull for breakfast. So I think it's time that I go get some food, and I need to bust up the rest of my new Twitch panels so that they're ready for the debut. And I also need to make sure that my vocal editor has the files that I need to give them. So I got chores to do today. Ooh, and then I need to look up. Wait, what was the shark somebody said? Blue sharks, I think. Might be our next fish fact. Oh yeah. Nice to find free and legal stuff available on YouTube. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is free and legal on YouTube probably, so. Alrighty, everyone. I am headed out to go get myself some food. I hope you do the same. Make sure to take care of yourself if you've been here the whole stream. Grab a snack, okay? Go rest. Maybe go outside if it's sunny or stay inside if it's cold. I'll rate us out. Mods, if you'd like to plug yourselves, please do so. If you'd like to tip the mods, they are wonderful. They help keep us safe. They help keep you little rascals in line. I'm just kidding. You're not rascals. And I'll rate us out. Grab your raid message. Make sure to post it in the next chat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for GTA 5. Okay? I'll see you after work, alright? I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I had a lot to say today, so thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me talk for like hours. Alright, I'm really going now. Okay. Bye-bye! Secret ending message. I love you. Goodbye.